Yeah.
Yep.
Presently, you are mid-combat after moving. You have headed into Old Corvosa. Can anybody remember the reason why you're in Old Corvosa?
We're
Not
trying
really.
to find Giancarlo.
Yes.
Well, currently, you're at Vencalo's house. Yes.
Yeah, we were trying to find Giancarlo Caskikin, who his name is.
Vencalo Kaskakin.
Is that not his name?
No, it's Vencalo Orsini.
Oh.
Van Kaskakins, if I remember correctly, is that the three brothers? One of them was running a something in Sandpoint. One of them was running a meat factory here.
That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that was the Van Kaskakins.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yes, it's basically Cresta Croft has asked you to look. Basically, he is Vencalo is a most trusted ally or advisor even up here, and he's gone quiet.
Yes,
So,
and there were
yes.
riots, weren't there? There were riots because
there are riots, and there are. But as you arrive here, you discover that there doesn't appear to be that much rioting occurring. Moreover,
Yeah,
the place.
the pig summoner is in charge.
The pig summoner is in charge. Yeah, yes, because you got here, and it turns out that somebody calling themselves the Emperor of Old Corvosa. The Emperor? I think he's the Emperor of Old Corvosa. Yeah, rings a bell. Is from Old Corvosa. Strange times in Old Corvosa. He is, someone being known as the. Where is he? I had him on a picture recently. There he is. The Emperor, basically, it's just the Emperor of Old Corvosa appears to be running the place. Somehow or from somewhere.
Yep.
But as you've made your way to Vencalo's academy, you then
we were attacked by the
it was abandoned, and this is his house, which is just off to the side of where the academy is. And as you entered, the place had been, I believe, some people saw.
Yes, we saw the red mantis.
Some people saw signs of some sort of slight disturbance, but no presence had been here in some time. So you think it was just sort of rodents and things were just moving through an abandoned house, effectively. But as you're moving through further, one of the assassins sitting in wait for presumably Vencalo, as it's his house, decided to attack you, and then, realizing there's a few more of you, decided to set the house on fire.
Yep.
And you're presently in the process of, you backed the hell out of there. Billy started flying, and is currently investigating the upper window into, presumably, Vencalo's personal quarters, given the fact you didn't find any downstairs.
Right.
So that is why Billy is currently on a different area of the map than the rest of you, but he is up. About here, but up.
Got you. And then I've got detect magic going because they went invisible, I think.
Yeah, you saw them vanish on you.
Yeah.
So you're basically keeping an eye out for anything that comes out the door. and you also did hear noise of a window opening.
Yeah.
Fairly loud sort of noise from the back of the house. But yes, so as it stands, it is currently combat beginning again. That one's turn, so he is doing that. Holto.
Pretty sure I'm just holding detect magic, and then if Pet sees something, he's slashing.
Yep.
I think that's the intention.
Yep. Bok.
I think I was just waiting for something, if anything comes through the door, to hit it with the hammer.
Yeah. No worries. That one's turn. It then becomes Sir Reginald's turn.
Is this window in front of me locked or unlocked?
Appears to be, well, you can't see any sign of a lock. To your understanding, it just appears to be a lift and.
Okay, I will lift it then.
Okay, yep. Have a strength check, please.
What? To open a window?
Yep.
What is this?
If it's locked, it might need to,
Well, bear in mind you haven't got anything to push against because you're currently floating. But yeah, you managed to sort of brace one arm against the windowsill and start sliding this thing up. It's very stiff. It doesn't seem to have been opened in some time. And there is a small amount of what's the word? Resistance, which suddenly gives way as you seem to pop whatever was holding the thing closed free, and it continues to slide up.
Fair enough. Right.
So yes, you have created an opening.
Hooray! I'll then try and step through.
Yep. Just need to modify the wall. If I modify the wall, it'll allow you access then.
You can just put me through it.
You just drag him
I
through.
can, but I'm just going to go movement restriction none. There you go.
Alright. Try to get into this door here.
As you appear there, from around the corner north of you, I believe, I just need to check that he's been the right layer. That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? What do they have in the sense of that? Yep. Launched from the corner of the for lack of corner of the room to the north of you, a dagger sort of lashes out of the semi-darkness or the cover, flying in your general direction.
Would I not hear someone coming up the stairs?
No, because he was literally standing at the top of the stairs waiting for someone to appear in the room.
Fine.
Or someone to appear at the stairs below him. Literally, he is standing at the top of the stairs.
Fine.
Right next to the window. So, so I might as well make him visible to you because you do see the flash of red. If you can see from your current position, I don't know how the walls are aligned.
Yeah.
Harry, I take it you updated something recently.
Sorry?
I take it you updated something recently.
Updated what?
Something, because everything is a feat.
Everything's a feat? What?
Everything's a feat.
What, on character sheets?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're on about.
Guess it's just for me. Yeah, whatever. Guess it's just my sheet broken. Cool.
it just seems to be all your class features have become. No, you got class features.
Everything's become a feat. Even my traits.
Well, as I see your character sheet, I see class features, then I see your feats, then I see your racial traits.
That's me. Don't kill me.
Alt print screen, just in case it's different to you. Oh yes, needs to do the attack against Billy first of all. Highlighted you. Launch the dagger. Or is it in a different bracket? Nope, still within 10 feet, so first range increment, so no change. Single attack. That. Sadly, but actually, you are flat-footed, so that still doesn't hit you. But yeah. So this armor, this dagger flies out of nowhere and just sort of skims straight past you. Kind of just doesn't go wide. It was a very good shot. It's just you are very, very heavily armored right now because of your potions and whatnot. So it sort of bounces off of you and just carries on.
Cool. I will then shout that there is somebody upstairs out just as loud as I possibly can do.
Okay, yeah, everyone can hear quite clearly the voice of Sir Reginald. There is somebody upstairs. So
I'd probably say it's an assassin. There's an assassin upstairs off of them. There's just somebody upstairs. Who knows who it is?
Some random boss. Yeah.
Is it somebody you used to know?
Well, I've met him before, so I'm just gonna go with yes.
Nice.
So you've come through the window, done a strength check. You can't do an attack, but would you like to move at all?
Can I move through this door in front of me?
You can try and open the door, yeah? Yeah. So just try the handle. It's completely unlocked. Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna move in and I'm gonna shut the door.
Yeah. Cool. Could I have a perception check for you, please, from where you are?
Sure can.
I need to turn my light on because I can't see anything. I closed the curtain so that I could see, and now it's too dark in my room, so I can't see.
Nice.
God, I hate sun. The sun sucks. Oh, 33.
My perception is currently 21.
Right. Directly to your north, there is what you can tell is a panel. Not necessarily a door, but certainly a panel that you think you can open in some way, shape, or form.
Ooh, okay.
Let's see if it's. It doesn't seem to have any. Yep. Okay. No, it does have a what? Yeah, it just says a hidden panel in the east wall of the closet.
Okay.
Okay, east wall of the closet. So it's a closet right in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
That is, God knows, yeah. Basically, there's a hidden panel that leads into a small area to the north of you.
Okay.
And I'm going to pause. I'm going to finish you there.
Okay, that makes sense. Understood.
Because it's basically two skill checks.
Can I have my hand on the door to stop him getting in?
Yeah, you can. You can definitely sort of brace. You can definitely brace yourself for the rest of your stuff. So, yeah.
Thank you.
The door did open inwards as well, so you are kind of in the strong position for that. So.
Got him.
But you do notice there are no other windows into Vencarlo's. Clearly, this appears to be the master bedroom. It's the only actual bedroom.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Thank you, bye.
Percy, 3.
Anyone taking any damage?
Nope.
Percy's usual repertoire. Anyone taking damage?
Wow.
No.
I'm pretty sure no.
Ellie?
No.
Does emotional damage count?
Sure, I will heal 10 emotional damage for Ellie.
I don't know why Bok really doesn't have feelings, but still.
It's not a great day for Puck. And then I'll just keep an eye on that red mantis that I feel like probably may have moved, but you kind of left the token
Possibly
there.
most movement. Oh yes, that one is indeed visible to you. Yes. What I'll do is I'll make that actually initiative. He seems to be moving around, and yeah, there doesn't seem to be any fire in front. There used to be fire directly in front of him, and there isn't anymore.
Cool.
And then it becomes Billy's friend's turn. Right, who is going to
do nothing.
As you feel the door tries to open.
Mm-hmm.
Have an opposed strength check, please.
You sure can.
Strength.
Lord, let me see if. Don't tell me if I've won or not. I'm going to try and use an inspiration.
Look, it is nice and hidden. Okay.
With all that -1 strength.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have a lot of strength. How much inspiration have I got left for the day?
Billy is as. Oh my god, these things are strong.
Yeah, the fucking assassins.
They're all about. Yeah, the thing is because they're fighters. They're fighters and rogues, but they're original rogues. They're not new rogues, which means they don't use dex automatically to go to damage. They use strength.
Well, I know. I got a 15 total.
You got 15 total?
My inspiration.
Okay, yeah.
6.
Have you ever stood in front of a door while someone's tried to get in? Just sort of play fighting with somebody or something.
I can't say I've ever play fighted around doors.
Okay. It's a case of that you can feel the handle sort of opens enough, and the door opens about sort of 3 or 4 inches, but then just sort of slams closed again with your pressure going back on it. That kind of idea.
Yeah.
Don't you
So
have
it opens, but there's enough. But there seems to be enough pushback from you.
Don't you have a brother?
Yeah, but I can't say our play revolved around doors.
Did anybody ever try to get into the room and someone said no, you can't come in? Type idea?
Oh, probably, yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes okay.
So basically, it feels like you're both kind of equally strong in this sense. He made no headway, and you made no, and you basically denied him into this. It was quite even. And you can. No, you can't. Literally, these people are trained to be deadly silent, so you can't even hear any conversation or muttering from the other side. It's just literally nothing. It's just the door went, and then you managed to sort of hold it close. So, Holto.
I'm assuming there's no change of visibility of stuff with my
copious amounts of magic around the place, mostly coming from your summoned creature for the heaviest part.
People. There's nothing new. Nothing changed. No.
Nothing seems to have changed now, in your view.
Then unless. I mean, do you want me to send Pet in and up, or are you guys good?
Does Pet have fire resistance? Oh, I can't hear you. So.
Yes, you can. You can hear us.
We're all in each other's minds.
Yeah, it's up to you. Does Pet have any kind of fire
resistance? I think Pet does.
He is demonic, so in theory, he's some sort of infernal, sort of resistance. I'm sure. He has cold resistance, apparently, which is interesting.
I think he's got cold and fire, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, currently, according to your character sheet, it just says any resistance is cold. It says cold resistance. It doesn't say how much by, but I'm quite sure it'd be 5. Maybe it's 10 at this level. Maybe you can't find enough.
Oh yeah, but energy resistance cold.
I will double check. I would say double check that. Have a look on the Archives of Nephis. Just have a look and see if it's actually different, because it also requires a number, so I know how much to take off. So
all of it.
yeah, if it's immunity to cold, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it does make more sense they'd have some sort of resistance versus natural resistance versus fire.
It might be both. I don't know. Come on. Where's your website? Angel Eidolon. No, it's not one.
Are you unchained or are you base? Unchained. Okay.
Unchained.
Base forms are
Eidolon mode. It's Eidolon models. It's called.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's not base form. It would be a sub.
Where the fuck's?
How's we find models? Base forms, evolutions, sub.
Resistant S is called fire.
Aberrant.
Base classes. Let's find one. Choose some.
Zata, which is what Om uses. Devil, or are you devil or demon?
Demon.
Demon. Okay, cool. So demon, it says base evolutions, resistance energy, resistance fire, as well as a +4 on saving throws against poison. At 4th level, they gain acid resistance 10 and cold resistance 10.
Nice.
So you currently should have electricity, fire, acid, and cold.
Alright. Sorry, I was trying to find the rules.
At level 12, you'll have DR5 versus good. So yeah, it's not spelled.
10, electric 10, fire 10. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not spelled in the classic sort of the way we spell it over here for GW. It's just DEMON.
Sorry.
So,
I've got
it's only spelled as D. Well, according to Archives of Nephis, all I have is DE.
Yeah, I saw that on Archives of Nephis. Has only got demon, but then there's a daemon.
No, Archives of Nephis has a daemon and a demon.
Yes, it is daemon, not demon.
You are the daemon, not the demon. In that case, you are
demons, devils.
So in that case, you start with acid resistance
and +4 against death effects,
and +4 versus death effects. Yeah, and then 4 you get cold, electricity, and fire. And yeah, so it's similar. It's very similar to demon. It's just done the different.
Yeah, I think the difference is with daemon's neutral evil, whereas a demon is chaotic evil as well.
Demons are from Abaddon.
Yes.
So you do have acid, fire, cold, and electricity resist 10s.
Yes.
So you can ignore the first 10 points of fire from fire damage, and given the fact this has only been burning D6s,
yeah. So I could send Pet in if people want me to send Pet in.
Even if he takes fucking fire damage.
Well, yeah, he's part of your collective, so he can
Yeah, he'll be good.
Okay.
I mean,
well then, Pet.
I'm sure he would be good, but
10.
Yeah,
That's
nothing.
just 10. 15. 20. Oh, I had a glimpse of someone. 25. Hello there. 30. I have to take my next movement to get to him.
You're okay for this round if you want to just do an action to, you know, if someone comes down to attack them.
Is this guy? Assumingly, this guy's just not moved at all.
No, he spent his last round putting out a little bit of the fire. He realised that destroying the house before the owner comes home, because you aren't the owners, clearly.
Yep.
Maybe
isn't very useful.
A bit of a giveaway.
So if I move another 5 feet, he gets an attack of opportunity, doesn't he?
Yes.
Guess I'm staying there. Rawr. Was there anything worth me doing before I went? How does my feature work of sharing spells?
How does your feature work of what?
Sharing spells thing.
Within touch range.
What?
It's the same as hunters. So basically, you effectively share it across you and the entity that you're touching, your companion who's right beside you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the summoners is different.
Is it? I know with the hunter, I couldn't do it on him at distance, but I could basically go put it across me and my touch spell.
What's it called? Let's have a spell casting. Eidolon, lifelink.
Where is your share spells? Why is it not actually in your features?
Yeah, I think. I don't know.
Share spells. The summoner can cast a spell with a target of you on his Eidolon as a spell with a range of touch instead of on himself. A summoner can cast spells on his Eidolon even if the spells normally do not affect creatures of the Eidolon's type. Spells cast in this way must come from the summoner spell list. This ability does not allow the Eidolon to share abilities that are not spells, even if they function like spells.
So I heard touch.
So spells that target Carl, he can cast them on the Eidolon.
With a touch range. You literally said the word touch in the middle of that initial statement. So
yes, but I'm pretty sure he has an ability where he can just transfer spell duration.
The summoner may cast a spell with a target of you on his Eidolon as if a spell with a range of touch instead of himself.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
So you can't.
It was the doing it before I left. Sort of thing.
Yeah, so basically, if the spell has the range of you can. Yep. If it has an automatic range, I've added it to your character sheet, so you've actually got the ability.
Cool. That's not a problem.
For some reason, it comes under Eidolon Evolutions, but it still says that the summoner may cast. So it's like, cool.
Fair.
But yeah, so. Ooh, group shared spells. That's an interesting feat. You and any of your allies with this feat. It's a pretty cool. So that's that. So you can, but it has to be a touch. So if you did have in theory, if you had the meta magic range ability, you could you could effectively use up the spell level and reach more distance. But yeah, I believe you still need a line of sight for casting the spells anyway. So
yeah, it was the debate: do I do something before he left sort of idea anyway, then. No, that's fine. That's me.
That's you. Bok.
I'm here to warn if things come out.
Bok. The Eidolon decided to sort of, was sent into the house. There's a brief conversation.
All in
between
our
the
heads.
yeah, all in your head. Something to look into.
Just make sure none of those mantis things come through again.
Okay, so it is going to. Has it used that ability today?
So yeah, if you click on the edit for the cold resist thing, it does tell you it's cold resist 10, electricity resist 10, fire resist 10.
Oh, it actually it says 10. Okay.
Yeah, it's just you have to click into the edit of it and then you see it.
Strange.
I'm just adding the acid to it.
Okay. Right. Okay. So, I can do that as an actual standard ability. That's interesting. Question is, I did that.
I forgot I have that.
What is the DC on that? Where are you? Realised that cast Reg Brown actually has a lot more health than it seems to have there. Have 3 rounds of fast heal 2, so that's plus 6. There's not much more health, but it's definitely has.
Why is it suddenly more health?
Because it's got something on it called it's called Red Shroud, which basically gives it fast heal. Is it gone? Fast heal.
But
Sure, it's 2. Yeah, increases its AC and fast heal equal to Constitution modifier. Oh, so it's equal to Con modifier. I've just done 2. I think it's Constitution modifier 2. Yeah, fine. In that case, I did good.
Flap.
Thought it was a 2. But meh.
Rookie numbers.
No, it has an attack. There's the DC I'm looking for. Is
with Pet's fire resistors, you just sit down here and extinguish the fire by stamping on it all.
It's going to start stomping around the front row.
I feel like he just stands there and goes, "Oh, I missed this."
Oh, that as well.
But yeah, so in that case, it just steps 5 feet forward and is going to unleash a flurry of the blows.
He's a monk.
It's a monk. Fuck. So it's getting disadvantage for all this armor if it's a monk.
Okay, so have I programmed its full attack correctly? Attack with Sawtooth Saber. Attack with Sawtooth Saber, full attack. There we go. Does he have power attack? I hate the fact it always just gives me the option for power attack on these attack rolls.
Yeah. Always does. Like with the range attacks, it always gives you deadly aim and stuff like that.
Yeah. So in that case, no sneak attack, no haste, no nothing like that. So full attack. Nothing lands, it seems. Yeah.
Isn't it? Like, you haven't done any visible dice rolls.
Sorry? Oh, it's gone private. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Come on.
I mean, I hope
There's a way
not.
to
Like,
share this with-
25 AC was pretty good.
I know there's a way to share it to. Why are you not? Why you not let me share?
It's fine.
There it is. Reveal to everyone. There we go. Let's go with.
It fumbled as well.
It did indeed. His offhand sort of got stuck in the because they're a sawtooth saber. I'm going to say because it's the way it's holding it and the angle it's attacking, kind of cut like a saw would, but it kind of embedded itself in the in the wall, or caught itself on the corner of the wall a little bit. So
Yeah, fair.
upstairs, Sir Reginald.
Okay.
Reggie.
Is there something in this room I can use to barricade this door?
But there is a decent sized table on the other side of the other side of the room, and there is a bed.
I think it's something
There is nothing.
smaller, like a doorstop or something that's underneath.
Nothing that you can see. Maybe you can fashion something, but nothing you can see.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me have. Is there a lock or something on the door?
There doesn't appear to be a lock on this door, no.
No. Okay. Let's see what spells I have then to help the situation out. Spells. So I'll chug this.
Admit, for a CR8 creature, its AC is a bit shit.
Oh.
In comparison to you guys, it's absolutely it's abysmal. In fact, so
I mean, Pet has got shield on and stuff.
there is that, but still, it's still a case of it. Yeah. So I've got a will save. Oh no,
but that means
invisibility.
Pet's base is like 21.
I go invisible.
Why do I have a will save on this? Is that
You don't. It's just my invisibility spell.
Will save is if you're trying to force someone else to be invisible, but
very cool?
I'm
Cool.
not. I'm trying to force myself to be invisible.
Cool.
And then
So yeah, so Billy goes invisible.
I'm just gonna step away from.
nobody will know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, nobody knows. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just step away from the door and just let the guy in if he wants to be in here, and hopefully he'll see there's nobody.
Yeah.
in
So
here.
whereabouts are you going to step?
Anytime I can step.
Where are you hiding?
Anyway, I'm gonna step into the closet.
Funny. That panel looks like it requires.
Oh, we said it was inside the closet. Is it an open closet then? I would assume maybe.
It does. Yeah, I think the worst part is it says it's inside the closet, except for the fact that the map isn't showing it as a closet to me. It's just showing it as a separate room. So I'm going to basically say no, it's not a closet. It's the only space you can step from where you are without taking a moment to remove the panel in the wall is here or here. If you want a 5-foot step. Or if you want to move, you could go and stand in the corner on top of the bed.
I will stand.
But bear in mind, you'll be standing on top of the side of the bed. Yeah, no problems. Yeah.
So that you know.
Okay. Yep. I just need to double check something. Because if I remember correctly. It then becomes Percy's turn.
Man. One's hurt. When in doubt. Him.
Yeah. Where have you targeted?
Him.
You can see him, can you still? Okay.
Yeah, I can still see him.
Cool. Okay. Let's see if he gets it. Sorry,
Yeah,
Tom.
you.
Is that nothing at all? Or, oh, it's a foot negates. It's not half or anything. Okay. Back to the top, it becomes Billy's friend. Hey, what does Billy's friend have? Ooh. Yes, let's do that. Billy,
Mm-hmm.
the door opens.
I wasn't expecting this at all. That's why I stayed fully visible.
Cool. And could I have a perception check, please?
For me? Go.
Yes.
Roll the perception check. Why is that not
Go,
working?
dice, go!
That's not working for some reason. Why the fuck is my thing? Skills, perception. Still on.
Right, okay, so they get a plus 20 on stealth when moving. Skills. So it would be 40 if standing still, but 20 when moving. Yeah, I'm not even going to roll the dice, I'm sorry.
Why not?
Oh, yep. The door just opened. Okay, if you want me to, I shall roll the. I shall roll the dice for you.
I don't know what you're rolling. Who knows? I don't.
I'm assuming perception, but
Fair
Oh.
enough.
Okay. Yes, the door opened. That's all you know is the door opened.
two
done that.
invisible boys staring at each other.
Okay.
Holto.
Pet's gonna swing.
Creature's probably not going to survive it. Oh, okay. Only 2 land.
Well, it's still 31 damage.
Takes that. And is it takes full? There isn't any specials. No DR, no nothing. Just takes the damage. Yep. As it falls back from the onslaught and slumps.
Nice.
Its blade still not in its hands, just it's stuck in
the wall.
in the corner. It's caught in the corner.
Nice. Oh, like I was going to use bond senses, but Pet's part of our collective, so it can actually talk to us and actually tell us what's happening.
You can also just talk to him anyway.
I don't know if
Yeah, so Pet probably sends back a message saying it's dead in some sort of very jubilant
one down here is
voice.
dead. Yep. Okay, the one Pet encountered is dead. Reggie, are you against one?
Do I have to talk to say these things?
No,
It's in your head. It's telepathic.
In the mind space.
Technically, he is invisible. But yes, there is someone in the room.
100%. Okay.
Indeed, he is invisible. I cannot see him.
Well, the
Don't know
door,
where he is.
the door opens. I can't see anyone that's entered the room, so I assume they're also invisible.
Either that or the thing is, they're not visible to you. Let's put that.
Exactly.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But I'm also continuing to hold this.
Mhm.
Because I want Pet to be able to know if
So there's
something's
definitely a
near him.
decent hum of magic coming from
Oops.
that thing. I think Pet
Yep.
is still the stronger aura.
Oh, I'm
presently.
sure.
That is, yeah.
It's mostly if there's an invisible person coming down the stairs, I want Pet to be able to know.
Yes.
But that's my turn.
But the other kobold has
There's
decided
no
to enter the
fire
building.
currently here. The fire's further
Sorry?
in. Just
Sorry.
out loud informing.
Tom, they're not using your mind space, they're using words.
No. I am using the mind space, but how else are you meant to fucking portray mind space?
Do what I do. Aggressively think at each other.
Let's go in. And hope I don't burn, because me not a real dragon yet.
Yeah, you are.
It is a goal. It is an ultimate goal. Again, isn't there some sort of rage power to beast shape of some sort? So maybe you might actually physically be able to change form at some point. Is that everything? Is it just the one move or are you going to keep going?
I'll join the large one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, large one.
Barry, you know the Eidolon's not magic, right?
It's effectively summoned from another plane still because it goes back to its plane when it dies, and you
Yeah, the
summon it
ability
back.
to summon it is magical, but the Eidolon itself isn't magical.
Isn't it? I would have thought it'd be a summoned creature regardless. It's just it's held here by a different magic.
Technically not.
Okay, cool. In that case, no.
I mean,
I'm
it's got
going
the
to say
shield
there's a
effect on
hum.
it, so there'll be a bit
Yeah, in
of
that
hum.
case, yeah. So there's definitely that level of magic on it, shield wise.
Yeah.
It's probably got some sort of wiggly bits in its aura that mean it's definitely not naturally here, sort of thing. But other than that, so
Yeah.
right. So that is that one there. That is going to do a thing. What is its current skill? Not that good.
Oh, okay. Share spells is part of an Eidolon, not part of the summoner, technically, but it means that you can do
Is
your
it?
thing. Yeah, that's why
Okay.
I think it wasn't shown as a feature.
Gotcha. Oh, so it might be in the Eidolon's character sheet, share spells, as opposed to.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah. It's on the Eidolon's character sheet, because technically
Ah,
the Eidolon's allowing it,
gotcha.
but it's fine. It works.
So, Reginald.
Can I see anyone, do we think? If I roll another perception check? Do I have anything? There's nothing I can really do currently. Buckskin is gone.
Barkskin is gone, or it's still going, surely.
Yeah, no, my Barkskin's gone, but my potion of Barkskin's been used up.
Okay.
What's in my backpack? Lord, that's a weird backpack. Okay. If I
just thumped if I fell off.
if I throw something outside, is that going to Like
When you say outside,
like outside the door. You know, like in
what?
you know,
Move
like,
and toss something out the door.
well, no, not necessarily move. You know, like games where you
Okay.
can like throw a stone to distract a guard.
Yes, yeah.
Try to do anything. Will that get rid of my invisibility though?
No, it won't be classed as an attack. You'll be doing just a manipulation, effectively.
Fantastic. Okay. Is there anything around me that I can subtly get that I can then throw outside to hopefully distract him?
Not where you are. You're currently between the foot of the bed and the wall.
Okay. Time to throw a potion. Oh, I do have loads of arrows on me.
Need to find the least useful potion to toss.
Mm-hmm.
Some random thing that you've got on you.
Pure light wounds, not useful in this current situation.
And that would also stop your invisibility. I'm pretty sure. Spells and attacks.
I'm not popping a potion. I'm throwing said potion outside to hopefully distract the guy to fuck off. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna do that next round if he doesn't leave. I'm gonna hope for the best and just stay here. And if something gets
a hole in the corner, yeah.
Stab, yeah.
Okay. So you're not going to do anything at all. You're just going to stay very still and hope for the best.
Yep. Not even breathe. Oh,
Not even breathe.
I'll breathe. Yeah.
Reginald holds his breath. Percy.
I feel pretty lonely out here now.
I'm feeling lonely.
How's the grass around his house? Like, has he got a well-kept lawn? Is the grass nice and healthy?
Yeah, it's fairly nice and healthy. I mean, it's a bit. It's got a bit of a sort of a couple of dry patches, and a couple aren't looking that well off. You probably can afford to add the grass to your collective and heal it. Who knows? You know?
I'm not gonna add grass to my collective.
Just get some way to talk to plants, and then you might. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, grass, you want to join my collective? I'm grass. I can't choose. Can I see any impressions, like foot-looking impressions in the grass, particularly over in this general direction?
Roll me a perception.
Certainly do that. It's one of these buttons. Or I won't use one of those buttons, because they don't work, apparently, and I'll use this button instead.
Okay. It definitely looks like some of the ground over there has been sort of trampled a bit recently by small lizard-like feet. Kind of in this sort of area here.
So I just see lizard feet. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's me. I'm just gonna stay out here twiddling my thumbs. It's like, man, I really hope someone gets hurt.
He's just praying for a party to get hurt right now.
I'm gonna say that out loud, not in the collective. It's out loud.
Man, yeah. Thinking to yourself, man, I really hope somebody gets stabbed soon. Oh crap! Oh, it's in the mind space.
Shit. Carry on, guys.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Okay, so Billy, appearing as it only vanished only lasts for one round, appearing crouched kind of on the table is a friend, and he's holding both his blades up. Sorry, point down in his hands, and he kind of lifts one leg ish. He's basically holding some sort of pose. Could I have a will save, please?
What is this bullshit?
I need to. What I need to do is I need to do the thing. So you might be able to click a button from the thing. Yeah, I'm targeting the wrong person, but I'm targeting Billy.
What's this? Sorry. It's over down.
It's not for pet. It's just purely for Billy. So
Oh,
I had
right.
pet targeted.
You just had pet selected.
You can do it whilst I'm invisible. That's some bullshit.
He's looking right at you.
Alright, I'll use my inspiration on this,
Yep.
please. Thank you.
Okay.
Or not. If I pass, that's fine. But
No, it's fine. If you want to use your inspiration, use your inspiration.
yeah, I'll go down to 3 inspiration. I kind of need to pass this.
Okay. All right. So, what does the prayer attack do?
22.
Makes you fascinated and brightly. Yep. Okay. So you're watching this guy performing this pose. You're quite intrigued by it, but you don't feel any other urge just to stand and watch him. You feel completely in control of your faculties.
Hooray!
And I believe it was a standard action to do.
Hooray!
Or is it a free? Can't be a free, surely. Wave the blades in the air, and they must be within 30 feet and visible to her victim. Beginning the prayer attack is a standard action. There we go. Yeah, cool. So in that case, that was their standard action. They're not moving. Halto.
Right. Do you need pet ups there with you, Reggie, or shall we start stamping out fire?
Stamp out fire this round, and we'll see what this guy does. If this guy just leaves, then that's fine. Just stamp out fire for this round, it'll be fine.
Okay.
So just tell him that
Oh
the
god,
guy
the
is
fire's
up
getting
here
there.
in the room. He cannot see me, and he may come downstairs, but who knows?
Pet's gonna start stamping out fire.
Pet's going to spend his time sort of putting out fire. Yeah. He can let you get rid of 2. So the one you're on and which one?
Oh, I can get rid of 2. Can I get the one that was in this room below Pet?
Yeah. Cool.
Is there anything I can do to help put out fire?
Does nobody have create water? No. That'd be Sal.
Yeah, like it's not one that you normally would take.
I take it all the freaking time. I love it.
Oh, fair.
It has multiple effects. You've basically got A, you can use it to give to a person to slake their thirst. Or B, you can put out fire.
15, 20.
You can also melt witches.
Yes, precisely. Yeah.
In this toilet,
At the very least, give them a very.
is there any water?
No, the toilet doesn't appear to be that in depth.
Because there's a toilet and a bathtub.
There is a toilet and a bathtub. Bathtub is devoid of liquid presently. It doesn't appear to be plumbed in, but it does appear to be piped out, as it were.
Yeah. It's got drainage, but nothing to put in. You put the water in and then drain it out.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Pet can see it. What's this barrel that's
It is
in
a
the
barrel
other
of water.
room? Is a barrel
of water.
Yeah. Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20. I can get here in one move. How big of a barrel is it?
Oh, large barrel. It is probably, volume-wise, twice the size of you.
Fuck.
Filled with
Definitely
liquid.
not mage handable.
No. It is, I believe there is details about a barrel in this. I think it's something like 15. About to say 15 gallons. That seems like way too much or wrong.
No, that's in terms of for a big barrel. 15 gallons is probably. Let's gallons
Can't find a
conversion.
barrel. Barrel misc equipment. Here we go. Sturdy wooden barrel. Go and give you the rest of the information. No, it's just literally a case of it's adventuring gear. It. Clothing container.
Imperial gallon.
Outfits. Come on.
68 liters would be 15 gallon.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's probably not that
Did that right.
unreasonable. That's kitchen, bigger than a kitchen bin. Kitchen
Here
bin
we
is
go.
like
Yep.
50
A common
liters.
barrel is constructed of wood with metal reinforcements and holds 10 cubic feet or 650 pounds of material. A barrel filled with liquid holds about 75 gallons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I was way
75
off.
gallons.
Yeah. 75 gallons, yeah.
Oof.
It's a lot of
So it's, yeah. 10
340
cubic
liters.
Yeah, 10 cubic feet of that. The thing is that surely wouldn't. If it's 10 cubic feet of liquid, surely that would be a 10 by 10 barrel. I'd say this is half that.
Yeah, I don't think so. But either
So,
way,
given the space,
I know it's too big that Holter can't do anything about it. So Holter's going to stop and have a look at this guy to see if he's got anything interesting that might be useful on him as my action.
You're immediately initially drawn to the gorgeously crafted helmet this person is wearing, with what appear to be a metal mesh over his eyepieces or over their eyepieces. You're not 100% sure if it's male or female, given the outfit is quite generic. But yeah, this headpiece really gets your attention, and it's currently giving off very decent magic vibes.
Okay. I will just immediately
Like
take
multiple
that.
effects at the same time. It seems. Yeah, multiple effects at the same time. It seems. It's a
I'll
bit
take
big
that
for
helmet
you,
off.
but you probably can put it on if you want to.
It's that or sell
On
it
your- on
for a reasonable
No, you
price.
don't. Oh god, yeah, this will fetch a pretty penny to the right market for damn sure. So
Cool.
it's whether you get away with selling a red mantis assassin's outfit. Whether the assassins come after you, who knows? So we'll see.
I can sell it back to the Red Mantises, totally.
Of course, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Yeah, yeah. They wouldn't notice anything at all. Bok.
Well, yeah. The contract wasn't on us. They attacked us.
Yeah, I came by this
Self-defense.
helmet legitimately. Yeah.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okie dokie.
Hooray.
You right, Billy?
I'm all good. If someone else going up the stairs, fantastic. Means I can do what I want to do next round.
Not to.
Counting the rounds.
You told us not to.
Yeah, but I'm happy because I don't want to put you guys in danger of an assassin who's currently cannot see me, so it's no longer a threat as we currently speak. But I'm happy to have someone come and take this stuff away from me. That'd be fine.
I may as well use double movement.
Okay. Yeah, you can't see Billy's character because he's currently invisible, but I've left his token there so you can obviously see where his character is. But you can see standing on the table, staring at the corner of the room, another assassin.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now.
Okay. That one needs to roll. Cool. Yeah. Nope. Damn it. Yeah, okay, whatever. Rolled in anything, couldn't care less. Something. Yep. You don't need to make him dead. So, Sir Reginald. This assassin seems to be looking straight at you. And you're convinced you're still invisible, but he's looking right at you.
Okay. I'm just gonna stay here. Oh, actually, if I 5-foot step, will that make any noise?
No 5-foot step, but it's like a small shuffle. Yeah.
I will 5-foot step up this way then.
Yeah, and his head turns to follow you.
Hooray! This motherfucker can see me, can't he?
Maybe.
Great.
But his posture starts to sort of slack slightly, given the fact he.
I'll just mouth to him, "Can you see me?" And I hope that he will nod his head or shake his head if he can or cannot. Well, he won't shake his head if he can't.
Okay.
But
Yeah, you're literally looking at the mask, and there is no sign of anything at all. There is no reaction in the slightest. Just staring straight at your face. You literally, if you could see eyes, they would be looking straight into your eyes. He is locked sort of on you.
okay, so that's fine. So if he can, so
Oh,
I
very
will
romantic. You should try flirting.
hold my action. If he makes a melee attack or he makes an
Okay.
attack, I will then attack back. Is that
Okie
okay?
dokie.
Because we seem
Yeah, that's
friendly
fine.
currently.
What? He's doing a bit of a dance. You're just
Yeah,
looking at him.
yeah, I've got no issue with this guy
Percy.
currently. I'm just saying ahead to his. I think he can see me.
Not a lot for me to do. Like, I just go in and slap Carl just to give me something to do.
It's a good view in here if you wanted to join. It's nice and bright.
For the thirsty one.
Try put out some
Nice
of
and
the fire.
toasty. I don't think that's going to go great for Percy.
And then I'm just going to plant my boots back in the ground.
Okay.
Let's hope that Billy's stick with the assassin goes terribly wrong and someone gets stabbed.
Yep. So in the mind space, I hope it's going to go terribly wrong. Okay. So you can hear rousing belief in you, Billy, through the mind space from Percy.
Well, I don't think this is going to go well.
I believe he can fight the assassin.
I believe.
I don't believe he won't get stabbed.
I believe that we can.
Okay. So the one on the table realizes that you have that you have shrugged off what he was planning. Realizes there's something else approaching in the doorway, so it's going to take a 5-foot step here, kind of enclosing himself in, but limiting the access to him in theory, and attempt a full-out swing on the Billy. Now,
How could he see?
sadly, Billy, that means your hold action will now take place after he's had his go. Yeah.
That's fine. I assumed he was going to attack first, and I
So
would
there's no
attack second.
changes there. Misses entirely. So yeah,
Misses entirely, even with that 27 down.
Yeah,
even with the 27. But yeah,
I have an AC of
These
28.
assassins suck.
They really do.
Damn.
They're designed more as rogues, Tom. They're both supposed to come at you stealthily, like so.
Yeah.
And so that failed. Now becomes, let's update Reginald. He is now at 19.03.
Yay! I can attack now. Hooray! Can I attack? I'm gonna attack anyway. I don't care.
He didn't hit you, so it's up to you whether you think he has seen you and he's just basically just waving his blades in the air at nothing. Who knows?
I think he can see me. I assume this man can see me as he stepped back, looked at me, and then was just like, "Do you know what? Oh, that's a bad attack for me."
Okay, yeah, sadly your blade does not land.
I would like to see. I want
Yeah.
a 4. Damn it.
Unless you can do some.
Inspiration.
Can you do inspiration or is it on?
It's already got inspiration on it. I'm pretty
Cool.
sure. Yeah.
Are you moving as well, or are you staying put? So.
I'm staying. Oh, is it my turn entirely? Oh. I'll then 5 foot step this way. Boop.
It's actually your actual turn. Yeah, because you held your action, your initiative changes basically. Did you move 5?
Yeah,
No.
I moved 5
I
feet.
remember you
then
saying you
readied.
hold your actions to do the thing.
I moved 5 feet, then I readied.
Yeah.
So I can't
So,
move.
yeah.
5
So
feet.
what I think.
That's fine. I'll stay there.
Yeah. So in that case, you actually no, you can't. Sorry,
That's fine. That's
I
all good.
misinterpreted everything. So.
That's all good.
Update. So you readied an action you didn't
It's all
hold.
good. You're all good.
You're after Bok normally, aren't you? So.
Yeah, just put me down to like.
He's after Bok before me.
Okay. So it now becomes Holto's turn.
Oh. What's happening? Sorry.
It's your turn.
Mine after the call. Pet is going to go grab that barrel of water and attempt to use it to extinguish everything.
Okay. Can I have a strength check from Pet, please?
You can. Fuck's sake.
Okay.
It's got +5. Let it roll a 2.
So yeah, all 4 claws just sort of jam in the side of this thing, being careful not to actually dick through, given the normal ridiculous amount of strength that he has. But they don't quite manage to get a purchase enough to sort of lift his hand. His hands kind of not slide up, but they claw up the side, so he kind of just let it go, and it's not quite enough.
Because he's got a fucking... What, a medium load is 266.
Yeah, medium load is how much you can carry about on your person.
Just into the heavy load. Heavy load's up to 400.
Yeah.
But
yeah, if he had the strength number I was looking for, he would have picked it up, but it'd been very slow, wobbling back.
Oh, I'm sure. Fair enough. Is that all he gets?
That is,
he pick up the barrel.
Grab it, yeah. So basically, it didn't quite go according to plan. So yeah.
Fair enough. Myself. I should have guided them. Oh well. Does this guy have anything else interesting on him other than his helmet? I'm just gonna hopefully find something useful, but just go through.
Yeah.
Was there anything useful situation or not really?
Nothing useful in the current situation, it seems. Moreover, you just got lots of stuff, assassin-based stuff. So you've got a couple of potions, lots of another. This guy's got 4 daggers attached to his belt. Fantastic looking. Yeah. It's mostly combat related stuff. There's no UT stuff as such. So.
Cool, that's fine. That's probably me. I was just gonna spend the time having a look.
They only really have one purpose in life, and that is to kill.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Lock.
I'm gonna go in the room.
Yep. And yes, there is enough space there for a small person, so yeah. Good. Yeah.
I try and hit.
The assassin now laments his life choices because he boxed himself in, expecting that the person wouldn't be able to fit in that gap. Turns out it's a small person. It's like bollocks. You've got any ability to get away. But your blade does not, your hammer does not land, I'm afraid. Sir Reginald.
Haha! Box here! Hooray! Stab. Stab. Stab makes the most sense. That one. Boom.
Stabby, stabby.
Oh, for God's sake. I'm assuming 18 doesn't hit.
Sadly, does not land.
Fine. Then I will 5 foot step away. I believe you can do this,
Okay.
Mark. I meant to go that way, but
Percy.
Anyone hurt? Nope. Cool.
You don't have create water or anything similar, Percy, right?
What's water?
Stuff useful for getting rid of fire.
I can produce water.
That's called drinking.
No, that's consume water.
Okay, same diff.
No, produce water is what happens after consuming water.
No. I call it drinking. But yeah.
I'm
Okay.
talking about peeing,
Nothing.
and you're talking.
Yeah.
You're saying it's the same.
No.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
very
that's
confusing
called
there, Grills.
drinking. So good. Because you said consume water, which is drinking.
Yeah. Yeah, you said that you call that drink water after I said produce water, and I said that's called consume water.
Ah, well.
Either way, I'm good until someone gets hurt.
Got
You
you.
just basically sort of looking at your toes and just having sort of skim it, having a look around the room. Nice little.
Yeah, I believe in the daemon to put out the fires.
He's definitely trying.
Whilst it's at it, it'd be happy.
The assassin is going to turn its attention to the smaller one because Reginald left. Let's see if this one's easier to hit. Apparently so. Only one lands, but it's a confirm.
don't tell me what something to do next turn.
Woo!
Why won't it let me apply the damage?
Is it not?
Nope.
Interesting. Okay. Like that token apply. It has applied now, so it's fine. Strange. But yes, damage has occurred, Tom. Huzzah.
Too much damage.
Sorry?
I assume 29.
5.
What?
25.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so she only took the crit.
Yeah, the crit did land because it's 1 point above AC, sadly. So. Holto.
I'm just going to move to here and around the corner guidance on pet, which I think it's just a +1 to attempt this skill check. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm too used to
Pet-
playing Baldur's Gate. I need a +D4.
Oh yeah. Guidance in D&D is better.
Yeah, 5e is very, very different game. Yeah.
It's good. It's pretty good. I like 5e. So
I just
fifth
don't like
plus
how.
one.
Oh, that, yeah, there you go.
19.
Yeah, so,
19.
yeah, so Pet digs his claws into the relevant places, finds a perfect purchase where he sort of hooks underneath two of the metal bands going around the barrel and just lifts. Yep, got it. You are now heavily encumbered effectively, so your speed is very much halved, but that's not going to stop you waddling out the door and probably tossing it in the room somehow. So.
I was going to move 2 steps.
Yeah.
Because that's even more than a quarter, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And if possible, then chuck water all around.
Okay, so I'm going to ask for a sort of ranged attack. It would be it's a very easy ranged attack, but it's just be an AC 10. And pick a point as your initial point of initial target.
Okay. I don't know. Because I was kind of thinking like holding on to the barrel, but spin it.
And basically, it's just you can spin it, but the thing is, you probably can't spin it all in one turn. So it's basically a case of which direction would you sort of launch it first. So,
going from right to left.
Yeah. Okay. So you're gonna go straight up, or are you gonna put it on the angle first?
Straight up.
Okay. Cool.
Combat generic ranged is there. Chow.
Yeah, most assuredly. As Pet manages to toss the entire barrel.
Yeah, that's fair.
But you didn't roll a 1, so it basically went out, splashed against the wall, back on itself, and caught those 3 areas quite happily.
Cool. And then he'll just continue doing that next turn and stuff.
No worries. And you yourself gave him a guidance. That's fine. So Bot.
I'ma try and hit.
This red dick just stabbed you.
I'm gonna get angry first, though.
I've always wanted to play use Red Mantis assassins against people, but the fact they're a CR8 meant I had to wait until people are the right level. Problem is, now I'm using them, they're not that powerful.
Well, they're not intended for group combat, are they?
No,
really?
Very true. Yeah, no, that's very true. They are designed to. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah. The second one lands, and you do. He's got no DL. That's fine. Yeah. Second.
Yeah, so you're either expecting one-on-one fights with them, or getting a decent sneak attack around you, and then they become more friendly.
They are assassins that's supposed to stay hidden, and then it's just basically they didn't get the chance to stay completely hidden because Tom got to a point where he could actually see them hiding underneath the staircase. So it was a case of but not in a position where they were where Tom was within striking range. Sadly.
Yeah.
Right. So the ideal attack for them would have been you go up the staircase first, go to Venkata's bedroom, and it would then follow up, stab from behind while someone stabbed from above. Right. So that was Block did a thing. Sir Reginald.
This panel behind me, or in front of me, or wherever the fuck it is. How many actions would it take to get it open? My mouse has died. Oh no, it's still alive. I'm just an idiot.
The mouse has died?
It was on my other screen. Don't worry. I'm just an idiot.
Okay.
This panel
is that wall there basically?
How many actions would it take me to?
It require a disable device check.
Okay, that's fine. Attack. Move 5 foot again. Attack.
Okay.
I do it after the combat's finished. How much damage have you taken?
Okay.
Hooray! Above 20.
Yep. It has taken damage again.
Hey!
Percy.
Ellie, heal back 12 damage.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is that you?
I feel useful. What's this rug made out of?
What's this?
A very fine. You're thinking it's not necessarily sheep's wool. It's definitely something much more exotic.
Llama wool?
Possibly.
Can I do a knowledge nature?
Alpaca. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, it's definitely not got the coarseness of sheep wool. It definitely seems to be sort of softer. It's been either it was very finely crafted, and sort of all of the crudeness was taken out, or whatever. But it's a very, very nice. It's obviously been here a while, but it's been trodden on a fair bit. But you can definitely tell it is a very finely crafted, possibly some sort of llama alpaca type creature, or
I
something
saw.
of a similar fantasy ilk.
Can I start rolling it up?
Start roll. What, save the rug from
I'm
face to
about
face
90% sure it's probably not fucking sellable at the moment. Anyway, it's just I'm gonna chuck it on the fire.
You're going to put it on the fire.
Yeah. Wool's
Okay.
pretty flame retardant. It doesn't burn.
So you spend your turn starting to roll this thing up.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
'Cause then I don't have to move my feet, and I can still heal Ellie for 12 next turn.
Okay, so the mantis assassin at the top. Both of you hit it, but it appears to be easier to hit the small one than it is the big one. So it's going to carry on its assault against the small one.
Racism.
Yes. And one lands, the top one, so 16 points of damage. Can you assign the damage, or?
Nope.
Okay. Strange. There we go. Holto. Carl.
So you can flash on Discord.
Mhm. Continue to put out fires.
There's the
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So another ranged attack blocks.
No worries. No, it's at the top.
Managed to meter out enough and not overuse the water as you're spinning, as he's turning around.
Then everyone okay upstairs? Yeah, then. Give me a glass of water.
Well, I could do a bit of healing, I guess, but there's no fire up here.
Okay.
working
No
on
major
it.
problems. Got you. Got you. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure Pet gets the fire sorted. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay. Have fun. Don't die. Yeah, I'm just not doing much. I'm just gonna move a little bit, and that's about it.
Cool. Oh, Bok.
Try and hit the bastard.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, yeah, okay, both land. Christ. Okay, so that is that, followed by the big smack. Really hurts him. He's not happy with that. Yep. So, yeah, basically, you see the man, or the mantis, I should say, takes the first hit, sort of flinches, turns back to you, and you just sort of lay into him and just. It seems winded for a moment as you properly clobber into him with the second swing. So Reginald,
Swing, motherfuckers. Last version of that. Study strike. I'm hoping this.
drops him.
Hooray! Fantastic. Then I will take a 5-foot step towards the panel, please. Boop.
Yep. Might as well just say he's out of combat, because at some point he will become out of combat. So, end combat. That button there. 2 of those goes to everyone but Pet. It's evenly done. Okay, yeah, so Billy, this you can I have a disabled device check for me, please?
I do have Masterwork Thief tools if that does anything.
It gives you +2 on the disabled device check.
Hooray! Where's my character gone? Character, there we go. Disable device check skills. Disable device. Oh, so add 2 to this. That's not bad.
Cool. Yep. Yep. You definitely find it's not necessarily a lever as such. It was more a case of just pushing the panel in the right places so that it opens rather than appears to be just a solid wall that someone leant against. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Into this small area with what appears to be a lockbox or a footlocker kind of idea.
Okay, I'll have a.
And now I need to see. Yep.
I will have a look at this footlocker then.
Okay. It most assuredly is locked tight.
Fine. I will use the skeleton key we have.
Okie dokie.
I assume we have a skeleton key somewhere.
Did I? No, I took it back. It was Sal's.
Boom.
It's
One
called
sec.
Unless you
Beth,
bought another one.
Barry.
Unless you bought another one, I don't know if you got it in your character sheet anymore.
No, fine.
No, I don't have it in my character sheet, so
Fine. Add a 2 to it.
Yeah. So you start to sort of play with this lock, and it does not come free at all. In the meantime, you've got plenty of time downstairs, so I'm assuming Pet is just hurling water around him, clearing out the fire. Everything in that room now looks very charred, but I mean the sofas aren't sofas anymore, they're kind of just husks, but it is definitely not on fire anymore.
nice. Job well done.
And with the rest of that, I'm assuming you spend time and just take everything off of the assassin.
Yep,
Do you want it dropped into the party loot, yes? Or your own loot?
please.
So party loot or your own loot?
Party.
Okay, so inventory. Handy haversack. Open the handy haversack. Drag the sheet. Okay, inventory. He has that. That. Oh, only 2. Okay. That.
Oh, there's the
Do you want
skeleton
the?
key.
Oh, you found it.
It's in the bag of holding.
Ah, okay.
In the party
Do you
loot?
want?
In the party loot bag of holding, the
Oh.
skeleton
Do
key.
you want the mask? Did you want the mask in your own loot or in the party loot?
I'll take the
First
mask.
thing you picked up. So. You
Yeah,
want the mask? Yeah.
yeah.
So let's
Why
put
not?
those in there. That in there. That in there. That. Got anything in it? Yes, it does. Yeah. Cool. Cool. Right, so that is that. And into your inventory. Shall drop. Block, that's not the right kobold. Oh, looks like you've dinged.
Oh yeah.
Mask of the Mantis.
Hooray!
Right, Mask of the Mantis is now in your inventory, Cal. You can see exactly what it does.
Ooh.
I have 2 attacks
Well,
now.
yeah, with your you basically you've had the detect magic on the go. Could I have a just for argument's sake a words
Arcana?
spellcraft, please? Arcana or spellcraft, whichever one you think is the better option.
Ah, there you are. Both +5.
Yeah, you basically decipher and understand all the auras you're seeing on this completely expended mask.
Oh.
So all 3 charges have been used to do all of those things.
Ah, nice. We can use a charge to see invisible. See invisibility. Yeah.
So basically, that's why it could see Carl. see Billy, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
You can have half an hour of see invisibility by spending a charge.
Rude. Well, I mean, it makes sense why you can see me then, I guess.
Yeah.
Pretty rude.
Oh, very, very, very rude. Yes, yeah. Yeah, so Billy, Ellie, are you doing anything in particular up there?
Napping because I am fatigued for a little bit.
Okay, yeah, so you
For a minute, so I'm probably just fine now.
So you push the rogue off the bed and just sort of curl up while Billy's sort of playing with something in the cupboard for a moment, and Pet's just throwing his water around. Holto has just looted the guy downstairs. Tom, are you? I'm assuming healing Ellie.
Yep, she heals up for 12 and then keeps healing 12 every round until she's at full.
Yep. So yeah, so Ellie, you can put yourself back to full health. It's going to happen by the end of this. So Billy, do you want to have another go at the lock?
Yeah, I'd like to take the fucking skeleton key out of the bloody loot, please. That I knew that we had, but you're like, no, Sal has it. Sal doesn't have it. Generic people have it.
Sal has his own one.
The generic. I'm pretty sure I bought a skeleton key as well. Did I buy a skeleton
Honestly,
think
we
you
could have
bought- I
just
think you
stolen
bought-
Sal's. He does just kind of leave us to roam his house alone a lot.
There's a good chance I actually bought a blue. I bought a skeleton key. Idiot.
Yeah, I was quite sure you bought one as well. Yeah.
I was sure I had one, but you're like, no. I will use the skeleton key on that box. I don't know what it does, but I assume that I open it.
Yeah, Sal's inventory still has the skeleton key. So
Yeah, so do I.
he has his own one. That's fine. Yeah, because I love him. Right. Yeah. So use your skeleton key. It is a flat +10 on the roll. It's not using your own abilities. It's just a flat +10. So can you roll a D20 +10,
I will
please?
not be using the skeleton key
Okay.
because I have a +11. My disabled device. Let's add a +2
Okay,
to
so
this.
how-
Can I take
have
it
a
to
look.
it? Can I take
Can
it?
you- That's what I'm wondering. I just like to wonder: can you take a 20 on disable device?
Yeah.
Disable device.
But
A
then,
character can take it from. Do. Where are we? Where are we? Retry, yes. Modifiers. Special. Okay. Take a 10 and take a 20. Open a simple lock, yes. Open an average lock, yes. Open a good, apparently good and amazing lock, both say yes. So you can indeed take a 20.
Fantastic.
And taking a 20 takes quite some time for you to sort of get it right. So you will have it open.
Mm-hmm. Just in a few
Actually, will you? Hang on. With a 20, you get 31, don't you?
Yeah. Like a 33.
Still cannot manage it.
33.
Yep, you still cannot quite unlock it, but you do. But everyone does have plenty of time to get to wherever they want to in the house.
I cannot unlock this at 33.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm really glad that it was
So
here.
looks like Venkalo is trying to keep something very hidden.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the panel to keep it closed, perception 30. The lock,
Wow.
nah.
Yeah.
The lock is nonsense.
I am meant to get in. Hey, do you want to ask to splash this lock?
Okay, takes a while.
That's fine. I'm gonna get some food. I'll be right back. I'm gonna just wait until the after splash lock is done. Thank you.
Yep, cool. So as you acid splash it, it takes a incredibly long time. Hardness means nothing to energy types, but its hit points is high.
Oh, okay.
This is a 40 hit point thing, so you have to keep casting acid splash until you hit 40. That's going to be at least 15 attempts of the spell.
Yep. Well, do you want me to just do slash?
No, don't. I'm just going to basically say that if you want to, you can. Yeah, /R 1d4 times whatever. Yeah, or 15 times d4. 15 d4 or something. Yeah.
I'm pretty
D3
sure.
is it? Okay.
3.
In that case, yeah.
I'll do 15 D3. There's 30. 15 rounds.
Yeah, so
there you go.
Yeah, so that's 15 rounds later. Still hasn't quite opened yet.
Let's do another 10 D3 just in case. There you go.
Yeah, that opens it up. Yeah, so the lock falls off. Now I'm assuming you would let Billy have first crack of what's inside this thing, as he has waited patiently for this thing to be opened.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna also back out of the room.
Yeah, so I will leave the reveal of this locker
That's fine.
when he returns from food. So, and have in the process.
And once that's happened, I'm going to investigate to see if there's any paperwork to identify where Venkalo might have gone.
Okay. Yep. So.
And try and any evidence of somewhere he's meant to be going or anything like that. And
Excuse me.
Mentally tell everyone to have a search. There might be some papers remaining and shit like that.
Okay.
I can't read.
Good point.
Start having a look around the house just to check.
There was definitely like an office downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Venkalo is definitely a man of means, but he lives very simply, very straight. It does not flaunt his any money that he might actually have. It seems to be not crappy quality of everything. It's not certainly not the best quality of everything. Everything seems to be nice, if that makes sense.
It's good quality, but not expensive branded. Sort of.
Yeah,
It's
you don't walk in there and go, holy crap, this man's got money. You walk in there and go, nice.
oh, he's got some very nice boots. Oh,
Yeah,
he's got
exactly.
these very
That
nice
sort of idea.
things.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
exactly.
very good
The
quality.
things, the clothes
They're
in his
not fancy,
wardrobe
but
are
good.
yeah, the clothes in his wardrobe are good quality, robust, practical clothing, as opposed to fancy, flouty nonsense.
Okay.
He's a man of practical sort of aspects, and clearly shows it. He's always shown that. He basically, with the outfits he walked around the city with you, it was nice clothing, but there was definitely clearly a bit of leather to it to give it a bit more robustness and a bit more function than just clothes. Um,
Cool.
Yep,
But
there doesn't appear to be any. Yeah, there doesn't appear to be anything paperwork-wise on his desk or anything other than the standard ledgers of running the
running
local.
the academy.
Yeah, you think there's some basic ledgers, not some full-on ledgers. You think most of it is kept within the actual academy itself, because it makes sense. He'd actually have his main work office there. This would be his own private office, which is mostly just paying for things. And the thing is, like I said, this is a well-to-do man, but in a house that doesn't seem to include servants, doesn't seem to include anything.
No massive expenses. It's occasional.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he does everything himself. He goes to the market himself. He does.
but
Cooks
no
for himself
evidence
and all.
of he's going to be here. No meetings. No nothing.
No.
Cool.
You get the feeling that this is just his home, and work is a separate place. So.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, Billy. Excellent. Right, as Billy has returned, I now need to hopefully share an image. If I actually uploaded it. Please say I uploaded it. Please say I did a clever thing. I didn't create anything. Let's create an application. Why not?
Yeah, I let you be the one to open it, Billy.
So basically taking a large amount of time, Carl, acid splash again, over and over and over until this thing finally
Like a couple
breaks.
minutes.
It was
Good couple minutes.
It was a incredibly well made lock, and you're like, Jesus, that was ridiculous. So I actually uploaded this picture. So I did because I like this picture. Tokens. No. Okay, let's just quickly drag it into the thing. Open up the thing. Search for the thing. Images. Show me the thing. Come on. The damn picture. I'm quite sure I saved it at some point. RPG. No, RPG maps. It should be in document. Boundary data. Well, cursor crimson slum. Should be in characters. No, it's not. Should be in other. It isn't. No. Right. Okay. I'm just
Be
going to
right
rip it
back.
out of the. Yeah. I'm going to rip it out of the PDF. 2 seconds. Documents. RPG. Source book. Pathfinder. First edition. Official. 10th anniversary. Page. That. On. Alt. Screen. Robot. And crop. Save as. No, not print. Apparently it's already in. Are you kidding me? Really hate the thing. Really hate it. It's saying it's actually in that folder. It actually was exactly in the place I wanted it to be in the first place.
Check that first, Barry.
I should have done, yeah. Prototype token, resource appearance. Yep, the right one. Okay. Cool. Let's put that token into that box, and then view character artwork. Go players. That is what you open it to see, Billy.
Ooh.
And what you see is
I think I know what that is.
He's Zora.
inside.
That's a mask of Zora.
Yep. Inside is a bag of holding type 1 that contains a black hooded cloak of elven kind, several black masks, a dozen masterwork daggers with a stylized B engraved on their pommels, a black leather suit of +2 slick leather armor, a pair of black leather boots of elven kind, an amulet of protection against detection and location, a pair of black leather gloves of swimming and climbing, with 2 fingers in the ring hand containing fake adjustable wooden fingers. Ah, really? Okay. So the right hand has 2 fake fingers and an exquisite +2 keen mithril rapier.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Billy, you weren't there. Okay, I think only a pair of kobolds. Actually, Billy, are you a local or are you a visitor? You are. Yes, please. Can in that case, I think Tom, are you local or you wandered in of your own volition? Let me just do something.
I've wandered in.
So knowledge local from those from basically
I'm
Ellie.
not local, but I would have been here
also.
before.
Yeah. So basically,
Read about the place.
even if Holto and Bok don't pick it, everyone recognizes it as blackjack.
Oh shit!
Hit me.
This is blackjack's
21.
signature. Yeah, basically the things, Ellie, the things that have just been discovered in this box should be shown on your screen, and everybody immediately recognizes it as the trappings of blackjack. His signature armor and weaponry.
Oh lord!
Nice.
A famous folk hero of Corvosa. Yes.
Okay. Can I pick up the handy whatever bag of holding, roll of it in, and then just kind of keep it? I guess. In order for us to return it to them. Wait, the house isn't on fire anymore, is it?
It is not.
No, it's not. No,
Okay.
the interesting part about this, is this picture shows everything nicely laid out and nice and straightforward. But the book says it's inside a handy haversack. I'm like, really? But it's just nice. The picture looks good. Don't ruin it with a handy.
There is a handy haversack next to all of this.
Yes, in the same box there is a handy haversack just sitting there waiting to. It's made out of black leather as well because everything's out of black leather because why not?
Gotta be edgy.
Edgy teens.
Okay, so pick up the handy
Oh no,
haversack.
stealth
It's still.
and blackjack.
Yeah. It's the fact the leather
It's
is
blackjack
plus
and
2
hookers.
leather slick, plus 2 slick leather armor.
What does slick mean? Is there a
I
special
believe
ability?
it makes it's
Stealth.
I believe it makes you. I don't know if it's stealth or it's maybe stealth. It might just be more escape bonus. It might make you literally have a slick coating.
Let's have a look. Slick armor is at all times in slightly greasy oil. Provides a +5 competence bonus on its wearer's escape artist checks.
Okay.
+5 to escape artist.
That's right. That's it. So yeah. So plus 2 competence on escape art. So plus 5 competence on escape artist checks.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah. So you've always got that. You've also got there's a pair of boots of elven kind. There's a which is basically acrobatics, if I remember correctly. There's a cloak of elven kind, which is stealth. One of them's stealth and one of them's acrobatics. So yeah, this is a set of kit. This is nice.
Yeah. Cool shit.
Okay, I would like
Yes.
to pick a handy haversack, put it not in my bag of holdings, that'd be stupid. On my
Everything
back.
goes boom.
Yeah, and then just leave a note in the thing, the lockbox.
Okie dokie.
Just saying, try to find you. If you return, go to Cressida. Yeah, go to Cressida. We'll meet you there.
Okay, yeah,
Well,
cool.
that assumes like
Yeah, it's a question. This question is: do you want to tell Cresta about that, or do you want to keep it to yourselves?
I'm assuming he's a bit of a vigilante, so we can't really.
Meet at Sal's house.
Sal's the nice stuff. You can give the address. You can leave the address. So
I mean, he's met Sal before.
Do we really want to leave the address of some in the house of someone who's being hunted by assassins?
There is that.
Fine, we'll leave it in a pub. We'll just put it in like an inn that we'd all know.
Why not just say, like, look for the dual kobold party? I feel like there's no others in Corvosa.
Look for the kobolds with a demon.
Okay.
And you'll have enough time to increase the quantity of things you've picked up from the other assassins. So I'm just going to increase the numbers relevantly.
Okay, fine. Find the We just be like, find us with, our boss. Not giving away any information, but they should know who it is.
I mean, I think he's met me and Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like, he knows who
At least-
Cresta is
At least one.
as our boss, I would assume.
I just put find Holto.
Yeah, could do. Something along those lines.
Like,
Okay, so you have a thing.
cool.
Is there anything else
Um,
in this house that's not been explored?
I don't think so.
No.
Fantastic. Do you want to go to the academy, maybe? See if he's there?
You went there initially. The academy
Oh yeah,
was it ruined? Was it
it
ruined?
was fucked. It was crumbly, dusty,
Oh, okay. Right.
nothing. Should we go see the pig summoner? I feel like that's probably the next logical step.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Where the academy once stood for the once proud structure is no more. It was burned to the ground in a recent fire set by I wonder who. These douchebags in red.
Your boy, Skinny Penis.
That's the one, yeah. Your boy, Skinny Penis. That's the one, yeah. Oh yeah. Go back to
At some point, I'll
that one.
find Giancarlo, I guess.
Pig summoner?
Yeah, pick something that makes sense.
Egg Summoner?
Yeah.
Okay, so you currently have
Oh.
a yes. Once that's done, as you leave, as you're leaving Vencalo's house,
Mhm.
can I have a perception check from everyone, please?
Hooray.
It's not even vaguely hard.
Ooh, nice. Ha ha ha! Beat you by one.
Now
Then have a roll of 6.
Yep, all of you slaughter this. This. Hang on, what we got? I say all of you. I think only 3 of
It's
you.
just
have rolled.
missing mine.
Okay, yeah, even the 14, even the pathetic 14 slaughters.
Hey, I rolled low. Well, +8, but
Slaughters.
I rolled
Um,
low.
Yeah, slaughters this guy's attempt at hiding behind a bush.
Look at this posh prick.
You recognize him. Well, Ellie recognizes him. You were something different at the beginning, weren't you, Carl?
Depends on how beginning you're meaning.
Very beginning.
The very beginning, I was a monk for like the first encounter and died immediately.
Did.
if this
That's
is
true.
who I think it is, then Carl might have met him.
May have met. Okay, cool. Because there's a poor young lad in the streets getting picked on by a bunch of thugs as after you dealt with the fisheries.
Was this the orphan that that Ellie smacked in the face? Who's suddenly all grown up?
No, this is a young man
At least
who
Yeah, and
who gave the party a ring to say thank you for saving him. He gave him a ring, gave the party a ring.
Oh, I don't remember this.
I can't
And-
Is that
remember.
Van Carlo in the bush?
Sorry,
Is that Van Carlo in the bush, guys?
No, I know him. I know.
Who is he?
I don't remember his name, but I know who he is.
Is it
Yeah,
Van Carlo, Bok?
No,
Is it the dude that we had tied up, but we seem to have
No.
misplaced?
Just in the burning building.
I met him before I met all of you.
I can't. I'm not sure.
Look, honestly, that does not narrow it down, Bot. There's a lot of people you probably met before you met me.
I love how his party doesn't. Is only Ellie for the beginning. It's just glorious.
I can't
And
quite
just
remember.
kind of be like, kind of squeaking at the guy, just like,
Oh, well, he's getting beaten up. So
Is he?
well, is he getting beat? No, is he getting beaten up now, or we saved him from being beaten up before?
we saved him from being beaten up.
Yeah, but is he being beaten up presently?
No. Okay, he's just in the bush presently. Got you.
I'm just gonna shout out, we can see you, you know.
Hi, person. We can see you.
Hi, person. Apparently, Bot
He
saved
basically-
potentially Holto, but we're not 100% sure, so we're just going to go with it.
He's hunkered down behind this bush, which isn't overly thick, and he looks around to say, "They're not talking. They can't be talking to me." Clearly, he's hiding. He's
I need a
hiding.
pet over.
No, we're definitely talking to you. You.
with
Uh,
the blonde hair.
Blonde hair.
The cane.
Oh,
Let's just go walk up and stare at him.
very fancy walking stick.
And he basically looks up at Pet, then looks at the ground and goes, "Oh,
Come out, human. As Pet just talks to him.
Is everyone together? Is Ellie with you at least?"
I assume we congregated downstairs. That's why I've slowly moved myself downstairs.
So he goes, "It's you. I know you. I know your face. Are you the same? You're both small.
How many
I
kobolds have
apologise.
you seen?
Two? One before now? Maybe three?
I can't move
I
along
think
the
you're the
wall.
same.
You're sounding a little racist.
What? 3 elephants? Didn't your math teacher ever tell you to specify units?
I think did I give you a ring for saving my life?" He looks towards
Maybe.
Ellie and he says this in common to Ellie.
Oh, yeah. Well, doesn't
Yeah.
speak common.
But does it get translated?
Pet
Because
starts translating.
I'm not. Yes.
And yeah, so it looks. I'm assuming you just nod back or something just to sort of say yes.
There are no
Yeah.
signals sent.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Okay.
What? Thank you, Alexa. You're...
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So he looks over and he goes, "It is you. Are these your new compatriots?"
I presume this is
Pet
translated.
translates.
I nod again.
Please don't. Please don't eat me. He looks up at the face of Pet.
Don't worry.
Big,
I won't.
toothy,
I'm a
sharp
human.
grin. just big grin, of sharp teeth.
I met your compatriots
Probably some blood still on Pet's hands, to be fair.
a week or so ago, a month or so ago, in fact. Now, when everything all began, it was the day of the king's death. You were with a human and another human, I think it was.
I can't remember what I was.
Yeah, basically, he struggles.
Just kind of look at everyone and go, King's dead?
Sorry?
King's dead?
The
How did
king.
that happen?
You would have definitely known about that.
I only just arrived recently.
Yeah. But you would have heard about it.
No one said anything.
You were you were helping the queen's physicians. You knew you were helping the queen.
Yeah.
I feel like you need to ask more questions next time. This is your own fault.
I just kind of came down, helped some people with some medics, got locked in a room, and then saved by a kobold. If I asked questions, we'd be here for a while.
Yep.
True.
I I don't know how safe we are here. He starts sort of looking around him.
I mean, we
Is
just
there
put out a fire and killed some assassins, so I think we're okay.
assassins? What? Why would
Yeah.
that? What? Were they here for you?
No.
Well, he's
Yeah,
going
no.
to
They were here for them. Were they here for Master Orsini?
be honest. We didn't
Is
ask.
that his fucking last name? Ben Carlo?
Yeah.
Stop fucking making
No, I probably said that out loud. I couldn't remember his last name.
Is that what's he doing over here?
Yeah, they were after Ben Carlo.
Yes.
Varric Van Kaskakin is here again with all his meat.
You know what I meant. Yes, we were after Ben. I mean, why are we? Who is this person? Why are we telling him? Why are we telling this man things?
You say it like we couldn't turn around and murder him if we really needed to. We're not going to.
Murder him,
What?
you psychopath.
Why are we murdering orphans now? He might not be an orphan. I just assume.
We don't murder
We're not
friends.
murdering.
I don't think he's an orphan. Can I do a sense motive on him to see if he's trying to like pry us for information to go sell us out to the pig summoner?
You can if you wish. Yeah.
That wasn't a great one. But
I'd like to ask the question:
was a 4.
Are you the pig summoner?
Sense motive. If anything, he appears he's not worried by you.
That's
He
good.
seems to be worried for somebody.
Do you know Van Carlo? That's not his name, but no, it is. Is it? I don't.
Ben Carlo is.
Master Orsini, who's been teaching me. He has. I've been training under him.
Oh, okay. Do you know where he is?
Cool. Yeah.
Training you in the art of hiding in a bush?
Well,
No, that's
certainly-
his secret training.
I admit I'm not overly skilled in that.
In
I'm
bush
not.
hiding.
Wouldn't say I'm particularly skilled in sword
Bush
fighting
wanker.
yet. He only recently took me on as a student.
Okay. Do you know?
Can
where
we
he
at least
is?
speak inside his house?
I wouldn't.
Can we at least speak inside his house?
It's
I
got a
can't.
very smell.
That's the house-
It's a little charred, but yeah,
Yeah, it was recently on fire. That's probably not the best place.
that's fine.
We can, however, talk in your bush. If I'm
Ignore the missing carpet.
Ignore the missing
Wait,
carpet.
I'm currently just kind of carrying this carpet around.
That's good. That's like, I'm going to wander back in with Pet. It's like, yeah, we can go inside. I don't mind. Pet probably likes the smell of burnt.
Okay.
Him at home.
Once Armin Giletto, or Gilento,
Giletto.
or Amin Gilento, I should say.
Gelato.
Shut up.
What have I
Amin
said?
Pet's gonna
Gilento.
sit on the run sofa, and I'm going to sit on Pet's lap.
He can talk quietly.
You can talk quietly in the bush.
He tells you his story.
Well,
He was attending classes at Vencalo's academy when the quarantine hit, and when he was unable to escape back to the mainland and his home, Vencalo graciously allowed Armin to stay at the academy as a guest. That stay ended not long after, when several Red Mantis assassins invaded the building. Vencalo confronted them and took one of them down, but there were too many. Vencalo was forced to flee. Amin assumes the assassins burnt down the academy as a warning as much as anything else. He doesn't know when Vencalo has gone, but he does suspect who might. In the days after quarantine, while he was at Vencalo's house. Oh, sorry.
I presume it's the pig summoner who will know. But carry on. Sorry.
Well,
While he was Vencalo's house guest, Amin noticed his teacher seemed restless and distracted. Vencalo regularly left the house at odd hours in the night, sometimes not returning until morning. After one such return, Vencalo's clothes were bloody, and he said he had to fight off a thief. But Amin is sure that there was more to it than that. Furthermore, in the days before the Red Mantis assassins attacked, Vencalo had singularly strange had a singularly strange house guest visit several times. A man with paint-stained hands, wild hair, and a jittery habit of looking about. Venkalo introduced him as a friend, but Amin recognized him as somewhat notorious local artist named Salvatore Scream. Venkalo and Salvatore always met behind closed doors, 3 times in all, and on that last meeting, Amin swore he heard Venkalo's voice raised in anger. Unfortunately, he has little more information than that. He's been meaning to try to track down Salvatore to ask him if he knows what happened to Venkalo, but has not, as of yet, worked up the courage to brave Old Dock, the place where Salvatore's home is located.
Got you. So you're going to guide us to this area, and we're going to go to this guy.
I don't believe I can tell you where he lives, but I'm sorry, I'm not.
You could just come with us.
Yeah.
So do you think you're safer on your own or with us? When you
Well, I
walked
managed to
past that
hide
red
this far.
mantis body when we came into this house.
As Cole asked that, I'm just gonna look at Pet and I look at Carl and just go, in the headspace, do you really want to ask that question?
That's fine.
I know you guys, and I'm still not quite sure if I'm safe with you.
You're fine.
I've not harmed
I
Hello.
use
anybody yet.
diplomacy to just convince him to come with us and show us the way.
Do not worry.
Judging by
Somebody
how
roll a
many people
diplomacy
have
check.
died in our party, I don't think we're safe.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
not.
He
It's a high casualty rate.
No, what you on about? If he's part of the collective, doesn't matter. He's not dying.
he looks at you and says, I will come with you, but I apologize in advance. I am not capable in combat in the slightest.
And that's
Yeah,
we're
you've
not
seen
asking
me
you
try
for
and
that.
hide in a bush. I'm not expecting a lot from you, mate.
We're also not asking you to fight.
His face just drops. He is disheartened by the fact that he knows he is bad at what he's trying to do. So yeah, he's
Try killing goblins a
okay.
lot. They're weak, but still give experience.
Have you tried training on boars for 7 years?
I hear there's someone who can provide a decent supply of pigs.
He's going to go and stab piglets for a long time. So yeah, he says, I can show you where Salvador lives.
Cool.
Onwards to Salvatore.
No wait. What time is it?
I think it's dingo.
When the day?
Presently, it was evening by the time you reached the house.
So it's getting a bit
I like
Indeed,
Billy's response.
I feel like,
I know.
as Billy puts it, it is perfect timing.
It is. Ding o'clock is what it is.
That's why I'm like, it's kind of the ideal time to do this. It's time to sleep anyway.
So you're going back into Salvador's into Venkala's house because it seems to be the most local.
Oh, that's where we would. It's where I've taken my character into. That's why I thought we were doing a quiet conversation.
What do I get? 11.
That's what I was saying about he just passed the dead body that's in the middle of the floor.
Yes!
Yeah.
I get 2 attacks. Woohoo! Ooh.
But yeah, tidy the bodies away, and I think we can secure the top of the house and have a reasonable rest here. The fire damage doesn't look like it's structural, I don't think, because it wasn't burning for too long.
It hasn't affected the stone walls. It's only really the front room area that has some scorched planks, possibly a few that have a few holes and a bit brittle. But saying that,
But that'll be on the floor underfoot. I was thinking going
that's on the
like
floor
upstairs and then
There's no basement, so basically it just goes through to about maybe less than a foot down. To maybe some support struts, but mostly just solid earth. Or
that's all good.
yeah.
But yeah, tidy bodies away, and we can use this as a place of rest. Roll out some sleeping bags upstairs. Is my thinking.
Yeah. So
If everyone's happy with
everyone
it.
levels up.
Yeah.
So I get to re-roll that, Barry.
Yes.
How exciting. Level up.
Pulse. You get pulse. What does pulse do?
It's based on my methods. It's a nice one. I know it's a nice one.
Oh, ability score improvement.
Is pulse something along the lines of like a channel?
No. I think my health is.
Project a pulse of
Yeah.
psionic energy to all members of his collective, spending a power point. Depends on what chosen method. What is your method?
Soul Thief.
Hmm.
Where is Soul Thief? Doesn't appear to be on your list. There's Sorcerer Bloodline, which is interesting.
Yeah, because I'm got to dip into Sorcerer.
Oh, you did. Oh, you did. Okay. Oh my god, yeah. Vitalist, Fighter, Sorcerer.
Yes. Look, the fighter dip gave me 2 feats I needed, plus shield proficiency. It was so worth it.
Do you think. What? Combat feats?
Yeah, I needed 2 feats so I could get my feat that increases the amount of health I get from healing.
Okay. Jesus. Oh, yeah. Con 13, Die Hard, and Endurance. I'm assuming it's that.
Yeah. My hit points are pretty low. I've got like
Is the tumor the only thing you got from your Sorcerer Bloodline?
yes, but with that fast healing 5. You see why I did it, right?
Jesus.
Oh my god, yay, I know more spells. How many more spells do I know? I know.
Now Pet has 26 AC.
Nice. I don't know, 5.
He was on 15 dex, so I might as well put that up to a 16.
So points. That's gonna change.
How do I learn new alchemy things? I just
Learn your alchemy thing.
like how do I know I perform a list of some of such things. I was missing finding extracts. To learn to use an extract, investing must have.
Unchanged some level.
Nicely boosted my fucking power points there. Do I learn any new powers? Every odd numbered level. So no. I don't. It's annoying. But yes, pulse. Where is
I get.
Oh no, the Barbarian rolled a 2.
Oof.
Probably still got more thing than me and Pet. Probably more health.
I
than
have
me and Pet.
104 health.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Yeah, it's not as if she's struggling, but Okay, so
It's
my
sad, yeah.
pulse. As a free action, I can send a pulse to all members of my collective by spending a power point. It empowers the attacks of the members of my collective for 1 round. Any successful damaging attack made with an attack roll made by a member of the collective heals the attacker for the damage dealt up to 2 hit points of damage. Not a lot, but yeah, still healing.
So you spend a point to then, after that, everyone can gain 2 health back, basically, from the hit.
Yeah, provided they deal damage.
Ah, is it every attack? So if they have multiple attacks, they get 2 per?
Any successful damaging attack made with an attack roll made by a
Nice.
member for the next round.
Nice, yeah.
I have 21 rounds of rage.
Nice.
I can be angry for a longer time now.
As it's 9:10, I'm assuming 10 o'clock is the stopping point tonight?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, cool. I haven't heard if I'm actually in work or not tomorrow.
What do I?
I don't really want to be, because it is Lorcana release day, but
Oh, I get a new thing.
I'd much rather not have to deal with that nonsense. Oh, yeah. Apparently, Hero Forge has now got face modification stuff,
Nice.
which means you can actually make your character look like you, which is pretty awesome.
Okay. Fair play.
Which is really quite cool. So yeah, because apparently the GM I have in Norfolk, Luke, has decided he's going to modify all of our characters to look like ourselves. Because why not?
I am 100% taking that spell. What a fantastic spell that is.
What's that?
What spell you got?
It's called Monkey Fish.
Yeah, Monkey Fish is fantastic. My alchemist had Monkey Fish because it's fun. I can climb. I can swim.
Yeah.
My alchemist was basically chameleon scales, stealth up the wazoo, because he was also a rat folk, so he had +4 because he was small. So he was like, yep, I just hide, and then I lob the bombs. The big-ass bombs. It was fun. I was the most dangerous member of the party because I was just the bombs and nonsense.
What the fuck is Anthorn?
Anthole increases. I think it doubles your strength to carry. Yeah, it's just it's good. It's good for carrying stuff, but that's it basically. So.
That level was pretty easy. I didn't get a lot this time.
Oh, it'd be so stupid to do that, but so funny. What's my attributes currently? I'd gain 23 intelligence. That's not bad. That's really funny. That's really funny. I like that. But there was something better. Okay, 3rd level spells. There's so many spells. Age resistance. I can ignore penalties for middle-aged people.
Yep.
Yep, I like it.
How are people looking?
I don't think I'm sorted.
I need to choose one more spell and then do them for the day, but apart from that, we are all good.
And that. I'm going to be downstairs sorting food, so I'm going to go on to my headphones and listen in and talk when I need to while I sort some food.
Does someone else have haste, or is that just no one else has haste?
I've got haste.
Cool. I won't take it.
I give pet haste. I have haste if needed.
Yeah, it's fine. You can carry on, Barry. I'm just choosing the last spell. It's fine.
Okay, cool. And have you picked your new rage power?
Wait, I get a rage power?
It says at 2nd level and every 2 levels thereafter. Yeah, it doesn't seem to say anything on your extras, but reading the rage powers, it just says you do. So now, is there any rage powers that allow you to turn into a dragon? Rage powers to change shape. Best ways to achieve shape shifting in Barbarian. Here we go. Animal totem. Okay. Let's just ask the question directly. Pathfinder Barbarian shapeshift into dragon. Okay. It's literally something called dragon transformation. That's 2E. Stop it. No. 1E. If it exists in 2E, it has to exist in 1E. Barbarian Path of the Dragon. No. Are you unchained or a flat barbarian, Ellie?
Unchained.
In theory. Rage powers.
I think I figured out how it would work. So I'd have to have Animal Fury and Intimidating Glare first. Then I'd get the Dragon Totem. Then the Dragon Totem Resilience. And then Dragon Totem Wings.
Really? Okay, nice.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. So, character is all done, by the way.
Cool. Okay. Animal Fury, Intimidating Glare, and then level 6 to become that. If you wanted to, I will let you reset your. Now that now that we know this is a possibility, did you want to change your choices for your rage powers? One, two, three. You do currently have 4 rage powers at this level.
Hmm.
Totem Resilience. That's interesting. Come on, that's just a nice change shape one, doesn't it?
It's your character. I don't know why you're asking me.
I don't know.
You're the one who's playing the dragon obsessed kobold. If you want to become a dragon, become a dragon.
Just trying to see if it's possible to literally take the form.
I think what I'm going to do is, at this stage is just start the path But then,
Okay.
yeah.
How much of your rage powers have you been using up till now?
I don't think I've seen you use any powers at all, have I?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a fair point.
Um, I mean, Beast Totem gives you claw attacks. Interesting.
I already have claws, though.
That's true. Yeah.
Alright then, let's just get rid of the... Let's just start with the dragons process. I mean, kobolds will pretty much be a dragon with wing when it has wings, so...
Yeah. The best bit is it's basically saying Dragon Totem Wings. It's not on the list I'm looking at. I don't get it. It's Dragon Totem Resilience, and it mentions Dragon Totem Wings in the Dragon Totem section, but it doesn't tell me it.
What list are you looking at?
The Archives of Nephis, Rage Powers, then selected a totem, and it came up with that. So
Yeah, you want the Unchained Rage Powers.
yeah, but Barbarian Unchained Rage Powers, selected totem, and it's come up with the totem list. But it seems to go Damon, Dragon, Fiend. It mentions Dragon Totem Wings in the first Dragon one, but it doesn't actually put it on here. Which is odd. Is it under miscellaneous? It's a totem. It has to be on the totem list. So I know it exists because it's talking about it, but right. So Dragon Totem Wings. Let's have a look. Dragon Totem Wings. When a barbarian selects this rage power, requires level 10, so obviously you can't have it. You couldn't have it until you get to it again with the new line. But while raging and wearing medium armor, spend a standard action to manifest a pair of spiritual dragon wings. Wow. You need some sort of fire breath ability as well, don't you? Assume that would come under offensive. Or would it be elemental, do you think?
Just feed it some chilies, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Elemental.
Hello, I'm back.
Hi,
Hello,
back.
Nice. Apparently there's a spell called Form of the Dragon.
Yes, there is, yeah.
What does that do?
Take a guess, Billy.
Yeah, but how... It's a 6th level spell. I can turn you into a dragon in 8 levels. Ellie. Right, I'm already ready to go. If we're continuing. Apart from my skills. Oh my god. Skills. Yes, I will increase that. Boop. Increase knowledge religion now. 3.
Oh, you actually, what, have you deleted the rage powers you had, or have you just are these just ones you didn't have already taken? Sort of thing?
I deleted the ones I had.
Nice.
Well, I have to pick a colour of dragon. I'm a blue kobold.
Blue dragon, lightning. I believe it's lightning, isn't it? The best bit is you're a chromatic dragon, not a metallic dragon. Right, so you get a bite attack, which does 1d3 plus half strength, but it's may also be used as part of a full attack. That's interesting. It's a bonus attack. I'm just going to let you have it. So that's it. Well, I'm going to build it for you now. So get a different image, icons, creatures. Pause. There's Keith in this one. Mammal. Let's do something based on size, don't I? So go with open that. Action. think. I think that will roll correct. If you get a chance, Eddie, can you try the new attack I've given you? Um, what damage dice did it roll? Rolled a d3, which is correct. Yep, so that has done. Yeah, it's done the bite exactly as it should do. Yeah, so you now have that's your bite attack whenever you go into rage. And then have you got anything new with the next feature you put in? Billy, no. You're fine. So, I was going to reply, but I can't be bothered to type it and get it wrong. Intimidating glare is check against move action. That's just something you do. Dragon Totem. Here we go. Remember things when you're in that form. Nice. Currently your DR is 1, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So next, in 2 levels time, that means you can get wings, is it? I think.
Yep.
Nice.
So when I'm angry, I can be a dragon.
Nice. So yeah. I'm assuming everyone's ready to rock. We're looking at 20 to 10. Probably stepping into a new combat. Do we want to sort of stop it there and start fresh next time, or do you want to begin?
Don't mind.
You can make a start of it, I guess. Not 20
Look at what-
minutes. It's up to. How long is this combat going to be?
I honestly don't know. It could be rapid, or it could be one of those annoying ones.
It is this party, so it's probably going to be one of the annoying ones.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay. I mean, it's ultimately up to you. I don't mind going for another 25 minutes.
Because luckily, Amin knows the area enough to. He may not be able to hide very, very well, but with your abilities as well, he can sort of get you to the locations quickly. So yeah, you will just go straight to Salvatore's house.
Cool. Yeah, we'll just carry on.
I might as well put you at Salvatore's house. All right, let's get the artist lair. Close.
It's very useful. Where are my potions of fly?
Potion of fly to everyone.
I thought I bought. Yeah, there. How do I gift someone? Split item.
You should have a little icon that appears beside it in your inventory. Oh, for heaven's sake, I need to change the light level on this map as well. It is the daytime. that. Configure. Grid. No, lighting. Global illumination. Please put the walls on. Yes, I did. That's fine. Okay. Cool. Yeah. This is good. This is good. Right. So. Yes. Hey, that's interesting. That's going to be a window.
You can have two, Carl. One to give to pet if needs be.
Cheers.
Stop it, you stupid bloody thing. That wall there. There. I need to create another wall. There. Make that wall. Go to them. It's easy doing that way. And then that becomes that, that, that. Update wall. So suddenly it becomes a window. So hopefully you should now have access. Should now have a bit more vision from within, from the front of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can see into that. Yeah, good. Cool. Okay. I made everything that is a window actually a window. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Are you kidding me? Why the hell did I miss that as well? Make a new wall. Light restriction, none. Sound restriction, none. Wall, light restriction, none. Update wall. Suddenly becomes a window. That's good. Okay. Right. Does that actually finally fit? So I've actually put the right things that are windows actually windows? Yes, I have. Good. Right. So.
Why is there a box all the way in the bottom?
What?
What?
Can I now see a box?
Where?
She's right next to us.
I know, but there's also. Do you know what? I can't click them, so that probably just a bug on my screen. That's fine.
Oh,
But there's definitely
no.
there's
No,
definitely a box.
no. There is not.
That,
No, I can't see a
You
box.
just seen the
No,
ghost
Billy.
box.
Billy, that's a dock.
You turned the B around again, Billy. Dilly. Honestly, Dilly. Silly. Silly Dilly.
Wait, you mentioned the cousin Doc?
Doesn't
Where is?
Is that the seafaring kobold, Doc?
Yes.
The Fisher Kobold.
And there's the clothier, Sock.
Oh, yeah. You have two box.
I have two box. What's scarier than one box? Two box.
Quite as scary as 1.5 Bok.
That would be scary.
But which half?
Okay, so currently,
Left.
so yes, arrival at Salvatore's lair, the artist's lair. Armin knows that Salvatore lives in the old dock and did enough asking around to confirm that the artist lived in a building located at 140 Wave Street. He also knows that the old dock is under the control of the Emperor of the Old Corvosa. Armin's heard plenty of rumours about the Emperor, that he's a cannibal, that he behaves more. Sorry, he's beheaded more people than died of blood veil, and that he's a devil hiding in the flesh of a man, and that his minions are almost as bad as he is.
Nah, dude's just a
Although,
humble pig summoner.
although Armin doesn't believe the rumors, he does believe that the Emperor is a deserving. Sorry, does believe that the Emperor is deserving of them, and wants nothing to do with the old docks as a result. So he's very loath to come here with you, but he thinks that you might keep him safe anyway.
And also that this is sketchy as fuck. We know we're going into somewhere sketchy as fuck.
Could I have a knowledge local from all of you, please?
You sure can.
Salvador is a known entity in the city.
Yay.
Yeah.
Jesus, new Billy.
So, even New Billy, yeah.
Why am I not classed as new Billy?
First
What?
question, yeah. I don't know why you're suddenly. Hang on, that's because the token in this screen hasn't been renamed for some reason.
The token on the screen is new Billy.
New Billy, understood.
I need to actually update. For some reason, I haven't updated your token, so it's actually worked, but it's still. I don't fully understand why it didn't update.
It's not the end of the world, is it?
That's fine. So yes, right. So the knowledge local check. Though Salvador Scream is a notorious artist whose gruesome and often scandalous art is held in relatively high esteem by several of Corvosan nobles. His popularity is even greater amongst the lower classes, not lower class, lower classes, who are most familiar with his work at the Old Dock Playhouse, known as Exemplary Execrables. Okay, where his paintings served as a grisly backdrop to that venue's notoriously violent entertainments. Salvatore himself isn't a public figure, though, and beyond his name, few folks can say they know him.
Banksy, got it.
Basically, yeah. Salvador. So, as you arrive at his home is a leaning, decrepit building located along the Narrows, and is not far from the many now ruined bridges that once.
Ruined.
Oh my God, I can barely read this. I hate reading on white, and apparently also my eyes suck.
Yes.
Stroke for many now ruined bridges that once connected Old Corvosa to the mainland. Salvador continues to live in this house for some time, you assume, and yeah, you are currently looking at the front of his house.
Nice. Right.
Appears to be a door entrance here, and you don't know about the rest of it, so
I go knock on the door.
come and knock on the door. And yep, there is no answer.
I would like to go down here and see if I can look at any of the windows or anything.
Okay. Yeah, looking in that window, all you can see is that room is. Where's the map for this fucking set? That is number 1. Okay, so muck tracked over the floorboards as though a small army had marched through the room. To the south sits a single empty set of shelves.
Okay.
While you're doing that, let's have a look down this corridor.
Corridor doesn't have a number, so it is just a corridor that seems to have 3 doors off of it.
Okay. Percy, is the door locked?
Barry, is the door locked?
Nope.
Nope.
Right, shall we gather and enter clearing room by room?
This is an empty room.
I'm gonna move down, not follow them in there.
Yeah, in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to. Yeah, in that case, we'll stop you there. No, but you carry on, Billy. That's fine. I'm going to. Yeah, Billy, you step down there, and as you get down there, you see a woman sitting in a chair, just casually thumbing through pages of a notebook on the table, and she literally looks up and looks straight at you and waves.
I will wave back.
Okay. Yeah, there's a broad smile across her face as she just sort of sees you and sort of is just waving at you. I will just get a picture of her so you can see who you've seen.
In the headspace, I will tell you that there is a woman here who's in the room below, or what looks like below the ones you guys are currently going into.
Is she dead?
And wrapped over her shoulder and basically, you think of the classic. What's his name? Nicolas Cage, Hell, bike man thing.
Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah. The chain sort of wraps over the chest, over one shoulder and across the other side, sort of thing. Yes.
Sure. A chain.
That is how the chain is on her, as opposed to in her hand.
She looks fine.
Oh, okay.
She looks really happy.
Looks rather pleasant.
Yeah.
In comparison to the other people we've seen who actually waved back at us.
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems real happy to have us around.
Strangely, she didn't answer the door, but.
Yeah. So she sort of waves at you and just keeps watching you for a moment. So you've moved down there. Tom has moved into there. Ellie's moved into there, and Carl, you've moved back towards the door. Right. Might as well go back to. Actually, go back to Billy because you kind of did start moving down first of all. So, what are you going to do first, Billy?
Is the window open or is it just like a closed window?
It's a closed window. It's
Alright.
The worst thing about a fantasy world is there's no real proper working glass, except for the fact that everything seems to show that windows have glass in them.
I mean, I think there would be glass.
Who's saying that? You got the glassworks in Sandpoint. So yeah, I would have thought
you have vials.
Even the thing is, we've even got
potions.
yes, we have that. But the thing is, it's also a case of these are the slums. I would expect. I'd say slums have more slats than they would glass, but they don't allow for this. So I'm just going to say, yeah, it's got glass.
Okay.
Yeah, so Billy, you're looking through this window at this woman sitting just casually in a chair, nonchalantly sort of flicking through pages of a journal.
Okay, I'll just keep going down, hoping for the best.
In the headspace. Percy, do you want to be the one going first?
Yeah, and there seems to be a door at the far end.
I will stop by the door then,
Fair enough.
and end my turn.
Cool, yep. And Percy.
Uh,
Hang on a second, let's need to see if something else happened to you, Billy, on the way past. Oh yeah, what you notice
hi.
over here, Billy, as you're walking down here, Billy,
Mm-hmm.
you notice over here, this area over here, what once might have been a small house has been obliterated, collapsed from within by a 20-foot diameter sinkhole. Water from the narrows fills the hole, creating a muddy pit strewn with jagged bits of timber and flotsam.
So
The edges of the hole are slick and patchy with fungus. Immediately south of the sinkhole, the boardwalk has collapsed, creating a dangerous tangle of timber and crazily tilted pilings. Could I have a perception from you, please?
you can.
Just you, though, please, sir.
Uh-huh.
And that you got that. Actually, there's a good chance it might be able to beat you. I doubt it with that plus. Private GM roll, normal. Yeah, cool. Yeah, there is not a hope in hell's chance these things are hiding from you with that perception. You can see a curved top of something in the water that appears to be lifting and lowering as if it was breathing. But there appears to be 3 of these hippo-like flesh lumps in the water.
Okay, fantastic. I will tell that people in the headspace that do not walk on the boardwalk and there are hippos in the water looking at me.
Nothing seems to be looking at you. It's just they appear to be in there.
There's hippos in the water. Wouldn't go in there unless you, like the monk, have a death wish.
Okay. So Percy, as you open the door, the chair pivots on the spot. She's got a spinny chair because why not? And she turns to greet you. Hello.
hi.
I'm glad you have finally entered.
You were waiting for me?
I saw you all walking up the road. I just decided to sit and read a book while I waited.
Oh, what were you reading?
How massive is that room?
Just Salvatore's scribblings.
Interesting plot?
No real plot. It's more just attempted artworks or beginnings of artworks, and possibly for his next works. I don't know.
Fair. I was hoping to speak to Salvatore. Do you know where he is? He was.
I have some information, but I wish to have a exchange, as it were, if that's not too difficult for you.
You could give over the ball if you wanted.
What's the exchange?
Well, so I just need to get a new earpiece so that I can actually hear you again. My earbud is dying, so. Wonders of hearing, low battery. What does she, or how does she go about asking? Let's have a look. Oh, the room for a start. This is the room. Billy, you see this through the window where she was as well. Both of this room's windows, are tightly shuttered. Ignore that fact. They are open. The air inside seems strangely fresh and scented, no doubt because the 6 large candles that burn within, each candle has been affixed with a glob of melted wax to the crown of a gleaming polished skull, and each of these impromptu and grisly candle holders have been placed atop an otherwise clear desk to the west, arrayed in a gentle arc. A chair sits before the desk. A careful stack of papers and scrolls sits inside the arch of skulls. To the south stands a nearly empty cabinet, its shelves barren save for a few paintbrushes and a cracked pottery urn. So, there's so much text, so much backstory. How the hell is anybody ever going to know any of this? Dear God, just make it simple to find the fucking answer. Ah, okay. Getting to the point where she told me the answer now. My name is Leori Vals. I'm assuming you're looking for Salvatore.
Yeah, we've been over this. There was the mention of an exchange.
Well, could I have? So in that case, Billy, you can, as this is going on, I can say you can open the door, so you can part of the conversation, and the rest of you, are you letting the rest? She basically sort of waits for the rest of the party to arrive, if you wish. So.
No, I've got 2 pets. What is happening? And 2 hot toes.
Okay.
Are you just
So-
standing by the door there?
The
Tom, or-
only two that can really see, only two that can really see, yeah, only two that can really see her is Billy and Nell. Yep. So the 3 of you that are there, could I have a knowledge religion check from you all?
Sure
please?
can. I up my knowledge religion for this exact reason.
I love that stack of buffs.
Damn.
I love the fact that Sir Reginald has a 1 there.
Yeah.
Good thing you can't crit fail skill checks, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to work out how I can word it.
I'm just
So-
glad I
so
didn't
the-
get -2.
No.
Yeah, Bok. She is definitely religious of in some way, shape, or form. Percy, you definitely think it's some sort of looking her over. You don't get the impression of a good deity. Billy, you're quite convinced she's some sort of worshipper of, and let's even find details of Kim. Yeah, her where's it gone? Her religious symbol appears to be a skull with chains, with a chain looped through. It's literally an actual skull, but a damn sight smaller. So obviously,
Lovely.
yeah. You definitely get
Bad vibes from this woman.
you definitely get interesting vibes. As in, she's definitely Her exuberance is quite creepy.
So, Salvatore, exchange. Love to hear the offer.
All I got was love there, so
I'd
I'm
love
assuming
to
to a
hear
lower.
what this exchange is.
Yes. Well. Okay. Yeah. I would love to find this gentleman as well, because his art evokes such glee and downright. And she's juddering in giddiness. She is definitely weird. Let's put it that way.
So you don't know where he is.
I don't know where he is, but I can certainly offer you my assistance.
Sure, what assistance?
The assistance is coming as soon as I actually find it in this literary page of words that mean nothing. I know because I remember reading that in the past, but I don't remember where it was. So I'm trying to find out where it is. Okay. There it is. Jesus. Yes, so a man that's such a talented man. He was taken by the Emperor. So she does actually have some answers. It's just annoyingly, it's in a block of text that is not actually a speech from her. It's just literally a page of backstory. I'm trying to I'm trying to find out the bits that are right. Right. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Something else. She'd already found out who took him, and suspects that she knows where he is. And to further sweeten the deal, she insinuates she found something here she believes you would be very interested to know about.
You've
Okay.
piqued my interest. What is it?
Um,
Hope it's not the book you were reading. I much prefer fiction to non-fiction.
no, that was more to
Pass the
potentially
time.
discover information, anything, or just purely to entertain me. The thing I found is this, and she reaches in to a belt pouch and pulls out a scrap of cloth. I found this in the artist's bedroom. Da, 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 da. Is you going to tell me anything about the cloth? Okay. Okay. She recognised a scrap of coming from a government official's uniform, but has not managed to decipher its significance. She assumed that a bloodstained fragment of a politician's uniform is of interest to you. She assumes that a bloodstained fragment of a politician's uniform is of interest to you. She hands it over if you agree to an alliance.
Sure.
I
Right.
see nothing wrong with this.
Actually, it's been-
Sure.
Yeah. Do you want me to take a look at it?
It depends. What are you wanting with with Salvador? Are you trying to help him?
Not be harmed. Such a creation, such a creator of such and twisted and glorious. Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
I'll go as well.
Okay, yeah.
Like, I'm all down for taking this woman with us, but
Yeah, she is very. Whereas a lot of people find Salvatore's art interesting in a Schadenfreude kind of way, she is genuinely aroused by it.
She's a fangirl.
Fanatic.
I just gotta
She's
say,
very much a fangirl.
I
She's very
say
much a
it like,
fangirl.
this girl's obviously fucked in the head in some way, but you know,
Billy,
feel
you
like-
know she's dedicated.
Nothing beyond
You're,
dangerous.
yeah, Billy, you're convinced that her, that the deity she's aligned to in some way, shape, or form is more than likely a god of sort of sadism or something along those lines.
Yeah.
Lord. The sadism god. Woohoo.
it's quite obvious some shit's
So I
probably
think-
gonna go down at the pig summoner's place. So you know, more the merrier.
Yeah, more
I'm
help.
quite sure that Tom knows exactly who the sadist god is. It seems like the sort of thing that you would know, Tom.
What the fuck do you think I do in my spare time?
You look at that. You look at story about this thing when you were creating
I do.
when you were creating a game all about gods. I suspect you may have been amused or entertained by this one.
There's so many fucking gods I've looked at.
You also want to
Zed.
name a cat after a god.
Look.
Begins with Z.
That's the one I named a dog after a god, but you don't get on me about that.
Is
Yeah,
the god just
Tom,
god? It's just-
it begins with a Z.
Yeah, I figured it out. It's called Greg. Ah, wait, no, it begins
Greg,
with
yeah.
it's Greg.
Zreg.
Yeah,
So,
I'm happy for you to come along. I'm Percy, and I just hold my hand out.
I she
think you
puts a
said your
hand
name,
out.
but I can't remember it.
Leori.
Leia, got it.
Leori Vals.
Leia, got it.
Leori.
She puts her hand out, and as she does so, I'm going to do something quickly.
She stabs you in the chest.
Honestly, I'll be quite heartbroken if she does.
Yeah, she might hit the heart.
Let's have that. Let's have that. Okay. Her the armor she's wearing seems to be completely covered in spikes. And
Who's a
as she puts
Rakdos
her hand,
cultist?
as she puts her hand out, it scrapes against you, and sort of draws a little bit of blood. And take a point of damage, but
I
cut you
immediately heal it back.
you do immediately heal it back. But could I have a sense motive from you?
Sure.
The armor is evil.
Nope. She's smiling, and you have the very, 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 very strong feeling it was intentional and it amused her.
Look, everybody has their hobbies. I tried to add it to the collective.
Okay.
Oh god.
I think she might find this entertaining, so she might just accept. Yes, she welcomes it. She says, "Oh, well, hello." As you all hear this voice in your head, and it
Hi.
does not stop rambling. She's continuously rabbiting on about God knows what. There is a continuous inner monologue from this woman of
Joining in with Box.
I would like to.
Yeah,
Well,
we're used to Bok.
I would like to leave the collective, please.
you actually choosing to leave, Billy.
No, I won't leave. But it'd be funny.
Okay, yeah, there was a continuous.
You are quite
inner
noisy,
monologue.
aren't you?
Whilst
You say
Whilst
this
she's
out loud
talking.
or in the collective?
In the collective.
after about a minute, if she doesn't show any signs of stopping, I just deactivate the telepathy.
You activate the telepathy.
I deactivate the
Oh,
telepathy.
deactivate. Okay.
Yep, I just turn it off. No one has to listen to that.
And she just says, "Oil sport. That's not fair."
And no one exactly gets told that this happens, so just occasionally I'll turn
Okay.
it back on just to check if she's still going.
She's still rabbiting. She's still rabbiting. Yeah.
But we don't hear her? Or is
She's not necessarily talking to you all. She's just repeated continuous thoughts of or ideas of things she could do to people and how and in amongst it you do also pick up on something about
So
I
I
will
don't think
say,
the
because
telepathy would transmit an inner monologue. I think it has to include some actual intention of speaking to people.
okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, okay. So you're not picking up thoughts. You're just picking up directed thoughts.
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
But if she realizes that people talk to her, she'll talk back.
Yeah, it's fine if she wants to.
You'll still get Box in a monologue because Box is just intending everyone to figure.
Bok is happy people can understand Bok.
New. It hasn't happened since she left the tribe.
So yes, So this woman has.
Have you met Pet yet?
She's like, "Oh, this is a fascinating creature. What the hell are you?" Ah, hell, makes perfect sense. Yes.
Yeah. That is Pet.
She literally starts to stroke him. "You are a beautiful creature, aren't you? Oh, look at those claws. I'm amazed. Oh, I'd love to see what you can do with those claws. Oh, that would be beautiful."
And little bits of electricity around the claws as she's doing it.
The sculpting you could. Oh, we'll have to get you someone to play with. Definitely. Oh, that'd be wonderful.
I can make him bigger as well.
And you literally hear her. She does clearly state someone to play with.
Yeah.
She's definitely
We've tried people. That's fine.
Yeah, we're not exactly against murder.
No.
I mean, I'm not a fan of it as a first action, but I'm not strictly against it.
That, if you say that, she's just like, "Oh,
Deserved,
you
though.
are
Relatively deserved.
Yeah, basically, I thought you were the heroes of course. I love the fact if you're not adverse to a bit of killing, we can have quite a bit
Yeah,
of
but
fun."
it's like bad people.
Look,
We kill
I want
bad
to
people.
clarify.
I ain't human.
If we can avoid
Humans are
it,
tasty.
we avoid fighting. However, if people are going to fight us, they may as well stop breathing.
He's
But what about
relatively
those
new to the group. He doesn't speak
what
for
about
everyone.
Yeah, but what about the people who don't want to fight you, yet happen to look at you funny, or happen to hide in a room, and you just happen to open the door and find them and go, "Ooh,
I mean, lots of people look at
leave
us
them
funny.
alone.
Have you seen us? And
why would you do?" Okay.
what? Two kobolds and a demon. People look at us funny.
I'm very much looking forward to what you. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be great fun. Oh,
You might fit in quite well.
yeah. So she is.
But it's not rampant murder. It's just people who deserve murder. Or bad people.
We don't seek
Yeah,
out murder, it just seems to find us.
I seem to find it all everywhere I go as well. It's
Right.
quite wonderful.
But you seem to seek it.
Wouldn't say I. Okay, yeah, maybe I do.
Look, I'm not judging, it's just whilst you're with us, try to hold back unless they attack us first. Then fair enough. If they surrender,
If they
then
attack-
stop. But if
If
they
that
don't,
goes in, you
go.
can go in.
If they attack first, then we've lost the advantage.
Oh no. Like he'll sort us out.
Yeah, if we get hurt, we're good. I'll heal us back. No one's died so far.
Okay. Very well.
He'll be alright.
So with
I've
that,
had lots of friends die.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Walker's lost the party nearly twice over.
Yeah, she's lost the monk. The bard seems to have disappeared.
Bard,
Rogue
Rogue.
died.
Monk,
The monk.
the
Second monk died.
Yeah, the second monk.
War
Second
priest
monk,
died.
War priest.
I probably have PTSD, but I haven't been able to talk to anybody because I don't speak.
You can talk to me and
You're
Pet.
having therapy.
Pet listens.
Damon die a couple of times as well now.
True. Pet keeps going away and coming back.
Oh. Well,
He-
What
I think
happened to your pseudo dragon?
sorry.
It sits on my shoulder.
It just sits on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Therapy
So,
pseudo
yes,
dragon.
right, so it is 20 past 10. You've made a new quote unquote friend.
Look, don't you put fucking quotes around that. I like her.
Yeah. Who doesn't love murder hobos?
But
Yeah,
the most
a little
interesting
bit.
part is I know exactly how to play these characters. I just don't ever choose to play these characters. So I'm going to have some fun with this.
Fair.
But yes, she is a cleric, so she is offering her.
She's a cleric. Oh, okay.
Why do we keep having the
Lots
NPCs
of
be
clerics.
clerics?
She is openly a cleric of Zonkathon, and she very happily is eager to tell everyone who asks.
Ah.
And yes, Billy, you know everything about Zonkathon now. It's been sort of
Zonky.
clicked into place. Zonkathon is indeed the god of destruction, death.
And friendship.
Sorry,
Kindness and friendship.
Mm-hmm.
kindness and friendship, and sadists and masochists. Edict of bring pain to the world, mutilate your body.
Oh yeah, I got the transposition. What was the transposition?
Anathema, as in very bad thing to do, create permanent or long-lasting sources of light, providing comfort to those who suffer. Never do that. Why would you do such a thing?
So basically, if you worship Zonku Fon, not allowed to build lighthouses.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, so suffice to say, she is, very dark and twisted.
Well, that was sacred animals, just the bat. It's like, you're aware those things are cute as fuck, right?
I love the opening line. The deity Zonkathon, pronounced Zonku-thon, possesses one of the most twisted and evil minds in the great beyond. His position of god as a god of pain is well earned. It's Hellraiser. He is basically Hellraiser.
Yeah. That's fine.
He has been the root cause of countless tortures, murders, and worse throughout time.
He's also Shaylin's brother.
Yep. Well, Shaylin's a bit more lighter version of the sadism.
Shaylin isn't any level of
Consensual sadism.
Shaylin isn't Shaylin the
be
God
peaceful,
of beauty?
perfect art form, lead it by example,
Yeah.
see beauty in all things.
God of beauty, the bardic one, yeah, the bard, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool picture. Open link in new tab. Copy
Wow.
image.
What an angsty teenager. He grew jealous of his sister's talent, so he abandoned Galarian for the dark places between and beyond the planes, got tortured and tormented and possessed by an alien being, then returned as Zonkufon.
Right, I do head off for the night. As it is 25 past 10, and I have a pub.
Yeah, I'm now doing the open tomorrow, so.
Head on.
Let's see who.
Oh yeah, very much Hellraiser. Fair.
Oh, what an angsty bastard.
He's just an emo.
Yeah.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Very few of you probably watched it. Tom might have. Star Wars, Clone Wars.
I've actually started watching Paizo.
I think I know who you mean.
So the like brother and sister, like the like Lord of the Dark Side and name's called brother and sister. They're called the ones. They're the pinnacles of the Force.
Yeah, those.
But it almost looks like the brother, but got spikes, and then the sister actually is quite almost similar as well.
Basically.
Yeah.
Isn't there supposed to be a new remake of Hellraiser coming out soon as well?
Fuck knows. The Ones. They're called the Ones.
Hellraiser 2022.
Realm of Mortis.
Really? There was a Hellraiser in 2020. It's already happened. Interesting.